No more bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria what? The only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria what? Yo! No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what media? Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. Voice for the voiceless. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Niger watch you.
My own good friend and brother, so Catch Onanuju, came out to, say some very, not too savory stuff about you. That the reason why you are so vocal in your deprecation of Mr. Peter Obi is that, you issue of rent and all of those, and then that's why you are. I can't say so because I don't want to worsen the matter between both of you. You are still brothers. How do maybe well, 1 minute.
Well, you said Catch Onanuju is my brother.
Yes, he is.
Yes, I can't
deny it.
Very good. But have you forgotten that the first allegation he made was that the reason I left P2B was because I went to ask for public secretary? That was the first thing I addressed. That was the first thing he alleged, that I went, and I told the world that I have never had any meeting in my life between Catch Onanuju, myself, and P2B. It never happened. So all these are fabricated news. When did he change from the public secretary now to that I asked for rent? Okay, you people that have been interviewing me, you know how long we started? You've been coming to my house to interview me. I've not even allowed you to show any part of my house. I say, no, my religion demands modesty. The first thing you said when you came to my house is that this house is so lovely. I said, thank God. Before I entered active politics, I built all the houses that I need. Before I came to P2B, because I wanted to be an independent person with my own opinion. Because I made it clear from the one that my loyalty is to Nigeria, to Nigerian people and the Constitution, and my conscience and the commandment of God. And I am not going to move away from this. So my loyalty is not to a political party or to a politician but to Nigeria. So I have never asked for rent from anybody since I was born. Because, one, by the grace of God, I lived in my father's house, finished the university, went and lived in my own in Lagos. By 1994, I packed into my own duplex in Lagos, number 5 Copham Street, Ajawe State, Lagos. And I lived there for 14 years. And when I came to Abuja, I started building my own houses. So before I joined active politics, I've already packed in here. And I may allow you people to drop in my house today just to give you the evidence that he is a pathological liar and he's incapable of saying the truth. And I wonder why they want to campaign for their leader with falsehood. So if the first one was false, like I told you, since I've never had any meeting between me, Kachononji, and Pitobi, this one is even so much false that the evidence is there, even with your network. You have never met me in a rented apartment. And I started talking with you people from almost the time you started. So that is a white lie. Let me tell you, being very modest, I rent apartments for people as part of my own humanitarian jobs.
I think you've dealt
and
with this.
I really thank God for that. It is by his grace. When I built my house the first time, where I'm living in my own village, where they went to serve the purported defamation suit, was my own house in my own village. People said it was the best house in the street.
I think you've dealt with this,
Today.
you know.
And I give glory to God. Remember, I never mentioned this. I didn't want to mention this.
You've dealt with this, my
but
brother.
just to answer that question.
Yes, because it would not have been fair to not allow you to respond to it.
Oh, I mean, I wonder why they don't even know that in politics, yes, I don't normally take all these things serious.
Let's make progress.
If you are the one who is believing it, then you are the foolish person, not the person who is saying it, because the person who is saying it has a reason. So when people now talk about defamation, that's why I say they are low. Politics is war without bullets. Now me get my mouth. Now you get your mouth. If you give me one, I'll give you 10.
Let's make progress.
But since they have introduced defamation suit, we will go on that line and we'll see how
that matter is sub judice, so let's leave that. Now,
let me tell you something. If I am yes, I support what Nnamdi Kanu is doing 100%, because he's like a messiah, he's like a prophet that we didn't see coming. Everything he has prophesied has come true pass. Everything he said is what is happening today. And let me tell you something. If I am the governor today, the first thing I will seek for is Nnamdi Kanu's pardon. And I know that if my president, Omoyele Sowore, who has shown his public support for Nnamdi Kanu, becomes the president, he will release the Nnamdi Kanu that same day. Because we do not, my party, AAC, do not support what is being done to Nnamdi Kanu. We are fully behind the Nnamdi Kanu. I support him. Not only he is a leader of IPOB, he is my brother. And I support him 100%. And I am telling the president, well, their president now, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to, with immediate effect, revisit Nnamdi Kanu's imprisonment and get him released. I'm talking to you. Dear President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I am telling you with immediate effect to revisit Nnamdi Kanu's imprisonment and have him released immediately. Because by the time Omoyele Sowore becomes the president, Nnamdi Kanu will release the next minute.
Doris Ogala say Nnamdi Kanu will be released as soon as Abia people vote for her as the governor of Abia State instead of Alex Oti. Doris Ogala went further to say if Omoyele Sowore is elected as Nigeria president, he will release Nnamdi Kanu ASAP as soon as possible. And the question is, can Sowore replace Tinubu? Can Sowore defeat Tinubu? Can Doris Ogala win Abia State's governorship election? That is why I say, una they joke too much. Everything for you people is joke. So the whole thing don't turn to tales by moonlight. Because the whole thing now is sounding like maybe we there for night of 1,000 laughs. So Romchia, Obako Umaza. You people should stop using the Nnamdi Kanu name to chase clouds. Alex Oti has gone to Sokoto to see Nnamdi Kanu. Do you think if Tinubu want to release Nnamdi Kanu, go they here, they talk all this things, what they talk? So how will you, Doris Ogala, release, let's even say you are the governor of Abia State. Let's even say they vote for you now. How do you intend to release Nnamdi Kanu? The person where you call your Oga, that guy where you call his name Showore. Showore know that he cannot defeat Tinubu. The person will get the chance of defeating Tinubu. Showore, they always fight him, they attack him every now and then. So tell me how Showore want to become Nigeria president. Una they create so. They send this one, they can't tell us. We want Nnamdi Kanu to be released. But the way we they see Tinubu, we don't even know whether that we can't define who Tinubu is. We don't even know how Tinubu enter Nigeria. We are still asking of Tinubu identity. If there is a way prison break will happen, oh no, we can't use the way we raise Takada place, what put Nnamdi Kanu. So this Ogala where they say we're going to release Nnamdi Kanu. How will you do it? If you are the governor of any state in Nigeria now with Tinubu in power, how will you do it? How will you release Nnamdi Kanu? You just go and slap the president and say, oh, come on, open these gates. You people should stop. Like, we want to stop to the joke with our brain. Like, you people should stop.
Normally, Showore is becoming a joke. Let's be honest. For Showore to publicly make Doris Ogala a governorship candidate of the Abia State to remove Alex Oti, I've shown how low Showore can be. I've shown how unserious Showore is. I've shown that Showore is a distraction and is not ready to be a president at all. I'm sorry, many people will not like hearing this from me, but that's just the truth. It looks like Showore is not ready to be a president, but it's just going to be an hindrance to anybody that is leading to become a president and all that. You cannot tell us that, to become a president is a joke, is a content creation business. No, it's not. To become a president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is a serious business. And Peter Obi have engaged in that seriousness. Then, Showore, what you are doing now, you can't be, and you don't want whoever that want to be. It's very sad, very, very sad. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you, my people. Thank you very much for your time with us. I appreciate you all for your time with us today. I guess you guys can hear me because I've been struggling with my software for the past couple of days now, or weeks, I don't know. My software is giving me issue. So if you can hear me, just say on the comment section, yes, you can hear me clear, so that it doesn't look like I end up talking to myself. And the mother of all mommy diaspora, my lovely mother, good evening to you, mommy. Happy Sunday to you. Thank you very much for all that you do. Thank you very much, Mother Peggy Modi, yes, for confirming that. Thank you, my good evening to you. Thank you, my brother Abu Azi. I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you, Mother Stella Masevedo. Thank you very much, man. Thanks as well for the super chat already. I'm very, very, very grateful. Thank you very much, Michael Ganamaro, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. Thank you very much, my people. Tombra, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Oga, 7 girl met there. Thank you. Divine Cross in the building. Thank you very much. Evazek Bere with us today. Mike Akionbari, my brother, with us. Thank you. Good evening to you all. We Desmond, Christian CXL, Madam Amen Bright, Teddy Osagi, and many others. We appreciate every one of you. Larry Uzu, thank you very much for joining us. God bless you. Good evening to you. Thank you, everyone, right there. Please do your part by pressing on the like button. Help us to share. Take our voices far. Also, press on the dollar sign. Encourage what we do here. I'm going to play this video now for those of you that are continually saying you don't know how to press on the dollar sign, you don't know how it works, they're asking your bank card and all that, you are scared, maybe you might end up being scammed. There's nobody that can ever be scammed through YouTube. It's not possible except you go through other avenue. As long as you are doing it, you click on the dollar sign and it takes you, anywhere it takes you to, all is legitimate and straightforward. There's no history, there's nobody on earth that have ever said they were trying to super chat anybody on YouTube and they got scammed. It's not possible. And for any reason you wanted to, super chat and you put in a bigger money, or you put the money that you never wanted to put on and all that, you can always get them back. So have that in mind. So I appreciate every one of you. I'd like us to take this 1 minute plus video Then we start.
Welcome to Niger Watch Media. Today, how to super chat on YouTube and add your bank card. First, click the dollar icon under any live stream. Then, choose your amount and type a message. Next, add your bank card to authorize the payment.
On the computer version, here's a live stream, okay? You see this little money icon right here? You click on that. It gives you two options, super sticker or super chat. If you click on super sticker, you get all these little options. There's a pear man, this little alligator, cat, people. There's different options here. It's different limits. Each emoji has their own money amounts. So super stickers, you can only send up to $50 at a time. And then what that does is it puts it at the top of the screen here. At the top bar is where it will be. So your channel, your name, will show up at the very top for a certain amount of time. So the more money you send, the longer it will stay. Now, it won't show you how long on the super sticker, but I'll show you here the difference between a super sticker and a super chat. So super chat, if you click on that, you see a little thumbnail and it says 0 seconds, okay? Anything under $5 will have no time, meaning it will go through the chat and it will just disappear. If you want your message to stay at the top, you have to send $5 or more. So the least you can send is $1, says 0 seconds. $2, 0 seconds. $5, 2 minutes. $10 for 5 minutes. $20 for 10 minutes. $50 for 30 minutes. $100 for 1 hour. $200, 2 hours. $300, 3 hours. $400, 4 hours. And the max is $500 for 5 hours. Now, there's also a limitation for your words. So if I wanted to say, this is a really cool live stream, you see as I'm typing at the top right, there's a limit. There's a 350 character limit. Let's get it to 350. I'm going to show you something real quick. All right, so 350 characters for 5 hours. If I bring it down to 4 hours, look what happens now. It limits how much I can say. Now I'm down to 330 characters. Take it down more. 3 hours, 310 characters. 290 for 2. 1 hour, 270. 30 minutes, $50 is 250 characters. So the lower the amount of money, the less you can say for a super chat message, and the less it will stay on the screen. The higher the amount of money, the more you can say, and the longer your message will stay on the screen.
That's it. Thanks for watching Niger Watch Media.
All right. Thank you so much, my people, for your time with us. Thank you very much, Mother Peggy Modi. I'm very, very grateful, man. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you once again, Mother Stella Masaredo. I'm very, very grateful. God bless you all for always being there. Thank you so much. And for those of you that sometimes ask for our Nigeria account, that's it there. If you think that super chatting is an issue for you, you can always support us through our Nigeria account. It's just simple. Zenith Bank right there, you know. So 122-02-38-509. Do your part to encourage us so that we all will continue to stick with each others. God bless you all, my people, and God bless you. I'd like us to move on straight away. We don't have any callers right now, but I'm happy that Mr. Jonathan is with me. Yes, Mr. Jonathan, thank you so much, my brother, for joining us this evening. I would like to hear from you, and you don't have any competition right now that will rush you to your submission. So I beg, you know, still the fee come anytime, but just take the floor.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course I will. I will, Mr. Elvis. I will. I hope we'll get some few guys joining us. Hopefully. I greet you, Mr. Elvis. God bless you greatly. Happy Sunday. God bless you for the
Thank you, sir. Happy Sunday.
I greet Mom in Diaspora. Good evening. Once again, God bless you greatly, and my fellow commenters and callers. I greet you all. You're all welcome. God bless you greatly. Happy weekend to every one of you. The lady, Nina, I believe, Nina, she spoke well. I agree with her position, which is what I have said, and many people, especially on this platform, have spoken in that regard as well. For Mr. Showore. But let me leave that. Let me really touch on the videos that you presented much earlier on the broadcast. I was listening to one of the videos where one of the journalists, the lady journalist from Channels, when he interviewed a man, and she was referring to the saga, the fake agency, And she said, and you will notice in that interview, she said it repeatedly, like 3-4 times, for emphasis purpose. She knew exactly what she was doing. She said, Gbajabiamila is cleared. The chief of staff to the president has been cleared. You see these people. Channels TV, shame on you. Shame, shame, shame on you.
I was shocked. I was shocked when I heard that.
You know, and she knew exactly what she was doing. She said it. If you watch that video, she said it like 3-4 times consecutively, just to make sure that if you miss it, don't miss this. Let it sink in. Hear it. Gbajabiamila is cleared. The chief of staff to the president has been cleared. What a joke. Cleared what? A thief cleared a thief. You conducted your own inquiry into it. You said your investigation, and then you said this. How? Cleared? How? You think Nigerians, as I always said, they just think that Nigerians are just, you know, one bunch of fools that they put all of them inside one basket. First of all, do you believe anything that comes from the government of Nigeria at the face value of it, at the very first instance? Do you take that and run with it? Would you? Which one have they said at the first instance that came out to be true? Mention one. Just in the last 1 month alone. Mention just one that Nigerian government said this and it came out to be true, so that we can talk about it. Because there are we can start listing them now. We can list 20 in the next 5 minutes what Nigerian government have said in the last 1 month. Which of them has actually come out to be true? Which of them? You did an investigation yourself, and quick, you cleared the man, and you are coming to tell Nigeria. You think Nigerians are stupid? You heard from only one side. Investigation that is not public. Investigation, okay, fine, investigation. You just bring out the chairman of the ICPC. He came out to speak, and then he was saying what you have already prepared. All the blame, they put it on that man, that Adeyemi Matthew. All of them. In fact, they made Nigeria to believe that that man was so dangerous to the point where he had access at the chief of staff office, he had access at the secretary to the federal government office, he had access at the accountant general's office, he had access to the office of the head of service. Just imagine. And then, okay, if that were to be true, the very day you came out, you go and submit, where are those people in each of these offices or departments? Mention one name so that at least link it to one each of those offices, one individual. You didn't do that. All you just want to do in a hurry is that to tell Nigerians that there is nothing there. There is no, it's all no. There is nothing serious. It's just all fake agency as it were. And see, the issue is that you were busted. You got caught. And the only thing you could do is to wrap it on the head of one man as a scapegoat. And I dare the Nigerian government, people are listening now, let them send that Adeyemi to prison. Let them send that man to prison. Let that man go. At least you have concluded your investigation. Now, what are you waiting for? It's been a week now that the ICPC man went to Aso Rock to deliver his report. We are waiting when Adeyemi will appear in court because you now have evidence. This is pure. You now have evidence. I'm waiting. Nigerians, notes. Take notes. Wait for the day that Adeyemi will be officially indicted. He will face trial and he will be sent to prison. But I can tell you, you will wait tired because the man is going nowhere. That is this. You think people are not watching? You think the whole world is not watching all this merry-go-round that you are doing? The world is watching. the media is not helping also. They don't do journalism. The only person, the only politician that they do journalism with is Peter Obi. When it comes to Peter Obi, they will play through journalism. All of them, all the media in Nigeria, the mainstream, print and broadcast, all of them. The only politician that they play what we call journalism with is Mr. Peter Obi. Because when it comes to Mr. Peter Obi, they will ask him all the questions. From personality questions, to political questions, to policy questions. If they have 10 minutes with Mr. Peter Obi, they will cover all these areas. Fast. They will touch on his personality. They will touch on politics. Quick. They will touch on the economy. Quick. They will touch on his policies. Quick. But let them sit down with any other politicians, like these symphony people. I call them out. I don't know, Mr. Elvis, if it is no longer a waste of time to you. For me, it has become a waste of time listening to symphony, bringing in Kenneth Okonkwo. I don't see any news there anymore. Because we're asking him the same questions over and over again. That's what they do. You had the finest opportunity or privilege, so to say, to sit down with two media men of a major presidential candidate for a combined time period of over 2 hours. Nothing that will impact or affect Nigerian positively. Nothing. Everything. Now they are tired a little bit of Obi. They now went to Obasanjo. It is now Obasanjo. What a waste of time. Sensational journalism, trending journalism. Is that what you think just look at them. These two guys on Symphony. I'm sick and tired of you guys. I don't really know. I can't really recall your names off head. Before the end of this broadcast, if time permits me, I will call your names out. You are not doing journalism. You are wasting people's time. You think Nigerians are all there? We're just fools. Combined time period of over 2 hours. You sat with the spokesman of the spokesman of Atiku, Paul Ibe, and Kenneth Okonkwo. Nothing that impact that affects Nigerians. They wasted the time on Obasanjo. They waste the time on Peter Obi. And I'm beginning now to really go deep, whether these people even they even know the issues. The only thing they know is political history. Sit talking about the 1999 Senate and the 2003 to 2007 House of Representatives. How Uba Okadigbo was impeached from the Senate. That's what they waste time on. We know that. Okay? We know already. Issues confronting us now. That's what we want to hear. Bring it on. Go and see that. If you don't know, go and read. Because I'm perceiving that just perhaps you don't know. I've never seen them take on a political candidate or their representative and sit on the issue of the economy, sit on the issue of healthcare, sit on the issue of education, sit on the issue of housing, sit on the image of Nigeria, both within and outside, for 1 hour. Stay on that without going into sensational or personality politics. They can't do that. You think we don't go to school? You think we don't know all those history? We even know it more than you do. So stop playing all those. I don't want to hear about the issue between Atiku and Obasanjo. That is not what is confronting us now. We are just wasting time. It is time to start calling this Symphony, because I don't see any newsworthy story. I can't pick it out, because when you listen to 1 hour interview, yes, it is 1 hour. The news there may be just only one line. That's what we will pick. That is the news. What is newsworthy in that 1 hour interview? You must be able to pick it up. I see nothing. Zero. No, there's no news. Is it news that Obasanjo and Atiku have issues? Is it news that Kenneth Okonkwo currently has issue and forever has issue with Peter Obi? Is that news in today's political and economic terrain that we're in Nigeria? Are those news? Capital no. Those are not news. So you have ended up as a journalist, wasted your broadcast time. You just wasted it, pure and simple, because it's not relevant to the issues of the moment. It's not. If you think it is, you need to go back to school. I will find out the names and I will make sure I keep your names in my memory, because those two guys at Symphony that they conduct this interview now on a daily basis. And you will think, and you know they are easy. They say it's not campaign time. Are you kidding me? It's not campaign time. Not campaign time what? When is it going to be campaign time? 2 months to election. That's when you want to start your interrogation. You are being mischievous. How do you want people to make an informed decision? Is it not from now? Is it not you that will provide that playing field? You will give people the opportunity to make an informed decision by asking the relevant questions, starting from now. And you will sit down with Paul Ibe, Kenneth Okonkwo for over 2 hours combined. Nothing. These people just wasted the time, the whole time. Nothing. You should stop this nonsense and stop playing this sensational politics. If you know you are sick, even go and watch them. Go and see the views, because people are tired. If not for Naija Watch, I see. I'll just be waiting that maybe Naija Watch should play it. Maybe I may see something. Maybe I may see some newsworthy items there. But for me to now, just on my own, click Symphony to listen to them, I for about 3 weeks now, I've come to that conclusion. I don't do that again. Like, I have 30 minutes or 1 hour to sit down.
So you don't have trust for Symphony anymore or something?
No. This one they are doing now is rubbish, Mr. Elvis. It's pure rubbish. Go and watch their views because I'm not the only one holding this position. There are sounded Nigerians have brains. Forget about many Nigerians there. We know part of their problem is poverty and hunger. We know them. God will help us. We can't take God out of it. We know. But there are still many Nigerians, inside Nigerians there. Go and watch Symphony views. Who wants to listen to Kenneth Okonkwo again on Symphony? Please tell me. No, not me, and not anyone that hold the same views or similar to mine. I don't think so. What is Kenneth Okonkwo bringing? Why are you inviting
look at their views? What do you think about his views?
He's shrinking. He's shrinking. Mr. Elvis is shrinking.
Okay, yeah.
It's shrinking. When you compare it, it's reducing. When you compare it with like 2 months, 3 months ago, as at that time when you brought in Kenneth Okonkwo, you brought in Paul Ibe, they are talking about, okay, fine. We've talked about it. Please move on to issues. You think you will bring Kenneth Okonkwo now? Let Kenneth Okonkwo come and talk to us about the policy. What his principal Atiku will do for Nigerians in all areas, in all policy areas. Sit him down for 1 hour. And you even have the opportunity with Paul Ibe, both of them. Whether they will come and tell us that, oh, I can't say anything about that. You have to talk to Atiku yourself. Then, you know, that's how you can pick their brain. Whether this Kenneth Okonkwo is even smart. The only thing he can do is to defame, to slander, stay on issues. I want to hear Kenneth Okonkwo for 1 hour on each policy areas. What are the position of his principal? What will his principal do differently? I want to see that. Then I can see that I know that my 1 hour is worth it, because most likely I'm going to hear something new. It's either he will mess up, he will goof, or he will say something new. Most likely,
Mr. Jonathan, do you think they are sponsoring Symphony's platform to pass all this narrative to Nigeria?
Yes, it's part of it.
Because
yes, it's part of it, Mr. Elvis.
Okay.
It's part of it.
Okay.
They are these people, because they are not they claim they are journalists, but you should know yourself that what you are doing now is no longer journalism. You are not doing it for the interest of Nigerians. It's a total disservice. How could you, in the month of August, presidential election in January, and you had the opportunity, in fact, the privilege again, to sit down with two spokesmen, major spokesmen as far as we know it, of a major presidential candidate, and all you could talk about was about Obasanjo, the issue. Nothing, absolutely nothing on their candidates. So I just say, oh my God, these are the people that are failing us. They are playing a major role. Channels did their own by saying that Gbajabiamila is cleared. Cleared from where? Cleared by who? Thief carry, thief take. He still there with thief. Now thief carry him, now thief take him. It is still with thief. It has not moved. Do a transparency, independent investigation. You refused. You did your own internal one. And the people that you called that you indicted, you cannot name them. They are faceless people. Faceless people at the office of the secretary to the federal government. Faceless people at the office of the accountant general. Faceless people at the office of the head of service. Faceless people all over the place. You can't mention their name, but you can mention the name of one man all over the space. These are full-blown criminals superintending over Nigeria right now. And they are demarketing the country because the world is watching. The whole world is watching. You can't continue to do this. You can't. But you think you will get away with this as it is right now? I don't think so. And finally, I said I'll come back to Nina. Yes, I agree with her. Whatever Sowore is doing, he himself, Sowore himself, in fact, in his inner heart of hearts, he knows that he cannot become the president of Nigeria. What is sad? What is so sad? Terribly sad. Terribly calamitous, colossal, are the people supporting him who believe that he can become the president. That is the sad calamity. How? You said it over and over again. He can't. Rather, what he's doing is just to muddle the waters, mess up everything. But because you can't, you don't have the, you can't. I can say it over. Sowore cannot get even 100,000 votes across the length and breadth of Nigeria. 100,000 votes. Where? Sowore today. Do you have candidates in all the over 400 National Assembly seats? If I'm correct, about 480, both Senate and House. Do you have 480 candidates? Do you have 36 governors, candidates, governorship candidates? Who are those? So that you will not be criticized. Because I want to see your 480 saints that will be marching side by side. I want to see your 480 saints And I want to see your 36 saints that are potential governors for each of the states. I want Showore mention them now. And the people are still following him. So he will just single-handedly, from nowhere, he will just, no local government, he will just become the president of Nigeria. That is why I describe it as calamity. It is calamitous for people who are supporting him. Because I believe you are all smart. You are all smart people, educated people. And how you could now come to that conclusion that Showore will become the president of Nigeria. To have sort to injury or gala. I don't even want to go to that one. Let's just leave that one. I think this lady, Nina, I think she took time to deal with that. Let's just leave that one. Let's just leave. It's not worthy of my own time at all. Just leave that, Mr. Elvis, I'll leave it there for now. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan, for your submission. To be honest, the angle where you come from, that's is a shock because I didn't see it that way. That's one good thing about this panel. Everybody's here to learn, especially me, because it's because I'm learning every day. That's why I'm able to do the job I'm doing for you guys here. Because I'm not beginning to think deeply after listening to Mr. Jonathan over this Symphony channel. Because I was asking myself one day that all these people, all these prominent people, it brings them all in with a flip of a finger. They are there. Is it like there's some kind of sponsorship going on here? When it comes to Nigeria election, or politics, it's very, very difficult to understand these people. If maybe these people are allowed them to start using my channel, it will be difficult for you to understand how it works. I can just wake up one day and let you know that I know they allow me panelists to come anymore. We just want to be interviewing people now. Then we'll just get busy. In the other way, you will be applauding us, not knowing there is something behind it. I'm saying, I'm not sure, but I'm just using myself as an example that it is possible after listening to Mr. Jonathan. Yeah, these things is possible. Because now, if you check the kind of question they ask these people, everybody is playing neutralism. Like, I'm a journalist, my duty is to ask you questions. Normally, the ethics of journalism in a country that is working, that's how it's supposed to be. As a journalist, you just ask questions and allow your guests to take it all. But no, in Nigeria, with the state of the nation, with the excruciating situation Nigerians are facing, journalists shouldn't be asking questions and lay back and allow their guests to answer it, and then time is up, bye, next. No. The situation of the country, everybody, journalists or no journalists, supposed to be able to address the state of the nation properly as the citizens or citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Now, I'm not beginning to see these people. They don't do that. Like Mr. Jonathan was saying over that lady from China. We're saying that Gbajabi Amila have declared. They have declared. Yes. I went to play that video back just now. She mentioned it 5 times. Gbajabi Amila have declared. She was stylishly, satanically deceiving the gullible listeners, the spectators, pretentiously, in a way that you will not suspect her doing the job that was assigned for her to do by these satanic people. Very clear. She was doing it perfectly. Because Mr. Jonathan was very, very smart, and he paid attention. Because me, I'm good in those areas, but I couldn't get it today. At least Mr. Jonathan passed me for that one today. Normally, I didn't feel bullet point this kind of thing come out, but I didn't get it. Because I listened to her say clear, but I just thought, okay, we'll just hear her from the people where they put to investigate. They talk out the other day, a couple of days ago, say he has been clear. Just take my mind off it. But when I went back to play just now, I get to understand that, she was actually stylishly sending a message to her spectators, not even the person that she was interviewing. These guys are very, very smart. Oh. These guys, they have a way. Listen, God forbid I'm not that kind of a person to allow myself to be bought. God forbid I allow myself to be bought. There's a way I will be passing my submissions here. You can't get it. You will be confused. This is what these guys are doing. That's why sometimes some of you saying, oh, very dark man. Una sure say very dark man not be this, or it not be that, or una sure say, listen, there's a way they go do this, you don't go know. I know I'm a huge fan of very dark man, yes, is my brother and I support him, for everything he's doing. But in that area, if he's already compromising one way or the other, for me, I can't hit my chest on him. Oh. I don't know because these people, if you like to know the power of brown envelope, the power of brown envelope by people. Okay, Jonathan, I'm telling you, the power of brown envelope go shock you. They don't give you envelope before you open, if you see $50,000 inside. You go next week, they put another one envelope, $100,000 there inside. You go see, don't start blabbing. So it's crazy, man. To rescue Nigeria is not going to be easy. I'm sorry, it's not going to be easy. Even after, by God's grace, Peter Obi, they will destroy Nigeria back to the way it is before. That's why Peter Obi coming in is my joy, but Peter Obi doing 4 years is my concern. It's a big concern. This satanic set of group of people, they will dissolve it. Listen, the only way Nigeria can become that country of our dream, we need a good leader that will just be in power for the next 30 years. Nobody should remind me of democracy or not tell me democracy. Because after all, democracy doesn't exist in Nigeria. It's only selectively active. Now, what we need be that? A good leader, a good one that mean well for the country. Then it needs time to build the country. Because you capture the country, you the build and they go. The old citizens go, they smile, they go. All this one they are doing, rotational, now the north people, now the southeast people, now the southwest side, north, Yokorium people. This thing is part of the reason why the country is sinking. You might not get it. You might not want to get it. But I'm telling you, Peter Obi, by God's grace, go come in because he's the person and the man the Nigerians are clamoring for. But if he comes in and they allow him to rule, Peter Obi will do 4 years and go. These people will dissolve it. They will. Okay, you want to remind me now, or even though I don't want to talk in that area, but I'll just talk the surface. You want to remind me now, if Peter Obi come in, oh no, like Kwakwaso go take over from Peter Obi. So, listen, Kwakwaso will be one of the best vice we've ever had if he work with Peter Obi and Peter Obi as a president. But immediately Peter Obi give her power as a president, Kwakwaso cannot replicate what Peter Obi left. Then all these satanic people will penetrate him. I don't want to go on those areas, man. May not come be like say we are running more than our shadows. I'm worried for our country, man. The citizens are not ready. The citizens are all, the majority of them are satanic. Mr. Jonathan said, no, generalize. I mean, what say all? Majority of them are satanic, the citizens. Majority of them clamoring today for a better government or say blah, 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 Tinubu must go. Give them the opportunity, they will do worse. Are you aware inside our own camp, Peter Obi camp, majority of the people fighting fighting for Peter Obi to become president, they're already fighting themselves behind the scene. Just because of position. But I trust my principal though. I see Peter Obi as somebody that will not just want to compensate you based on you were very close to me. I don't see Peter Obi as that kind of person. For those of you blaming Peter Obi, oh, Peter Obi would have stepped in, at least, regardless of what Aisha Yusuf have done for Peter Obi. Peter Obi is supposed to stand in and make sure that Aisha Yusuf got that position of Senate that she was fighting for, blah, 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 blah. I don't get you guys. Do you even know what Peter Obi stands for? If Peter Obi uses power to say Aisha Yusuf must be given that position to become a senator, do you know that Peter Obi is already doing what these satanic leaders are doing that you and I are complaining about? Imposing somebody based on favoritism. Peter Obi refused to do it. Some people are lambasting at him. No, go on the field, fight for yourself. Don't call Peter Obi. Peter Obi supposed, regardless of what, to make sure say Aisha for. As how? As how? What are you talking about? We are fighting to deliver Peter Obi. I get words from my mouth. If I talk, tables go dey break. Now make me, because this man is an innocent and he has worked so hard. So more deliver him first. Once you don't deliver him, you now sit the other side of me. Say I get words for mouth. I get information. I don't talk based on say I the one person wey wan like me. I get information. Information Sarah. Many of them are satanic. But regardless of what, I'm still one of the people that is saying, I don't care how Peter Obi become the president. Even though Peter Obi want to work with the devil, work with anybody, as long as I become the president, he knows how to filter everything. If not, at that time, don't worry, I get platform, me myself will start calling out my own principal. I don't follow Obaseki. My platform worked so hard to make sure that Obaseki was delivered. Senators were coming here. Prominent individualisms in government were coming here. Senator Uzamere was here. Many of them, I don't want to start mentioning their names. We deliver him. Don Pedro Obaseki were here. A lot of them. But immediately we deliver Obaseki. I was the only one standing till the day he left office, checkmating him. They now thought I was not a bad person. I will checkmate my principal. Of course, yes. I be like person they look anybody face if I want to talk. I can't say, oh, this person will be like me if you don't like me because I want to checkmate my principal, my own president. It's my president, not your president. It's not your village president. It's my president. I have the right constitutionally to call him out if he's not doing what is right. I believe him so much say he go fitter. Peter Obi go fitter. What did Peter Obi do for Aisha also? Now tell no say na leader una dey vote for. Now leader una dey clamor for. Now leader, if na other leader, they will impose Aisha for that position. They go put am, fix am there. In case you don't know, politics for Nigeria it take dey work. They don't talk am for inside room who go take that position. They only just go to the field for going sake. May Nigeria not say election don't take place. Peter Obi refused to be on top of that table. Now make Aisha no win. Now make Aisha no fit get am. And Peter Obi refused to talk on it. Una dey blame am. So if Peter Obi can impose Aisha, he impose A, he impose B. So tell me waiting for difference between Peter Obi and Tinubu wey you and I dey call out every day. We get information. Oh. Don't direct me. Oh. We do our information. E don too full. I can't create another drum for our way go dey enter. Because I don't want to explode. Some of una for here they reach out privately. I beg. Election is almost over. Calm down. Everywhere goes scatteram. How many of their voice pass my voice on social media? I go scatter everywhere. But my principal, We can never see someone like Peter Obi again for in the history of Nigeria. Probably. I don't want to say. Let me say probably. Let me say probably. Say we probably not see someone like Peter Obi again for Nigeria. We not go see. It go hard, bro. Maybe the time we'll take see many all of us listening now, all of us don't old, all of us don't buy, we don't go. Maybe now this not be even going, it's not also going to be this Jay-Z. After Jay-Z, wait till they record them again. People when they come after Jay-Z. Don't forget again. Don't tell me. Now those people. I think it's millennial, yes. Margarita, God bless you. That millennial now they will come at them. Now inside they will come see someone like Peter Obi. Don't be even Jay-Z said, not the one they open doors, they press below for inside TikTok. No, they're not fit. I'm telling you, Peter Obi, the respect I get for this man too big. It shows that I'm too organic supporting him. I'm too real. I'm dedicated. Everything about my life, I dedicated for this man. If not, we go to scatter table every day. All these hypocrite, hungry lions, fools. I will call your name. I will also say you are a fool. I will tag you. We go meet. I'll say you are a fool. Who you be now? All of us, there's social media. Everybody can't be mates. Automatically, we are now mates, right? Because after all, the guy get YouTube there now. Me, I still get YouTube now. We are not mates. We are all be categorized, bro. We not be mates. It get why? We not be mates. It get why? Make we all join here pretentiously like say we don't get eternal crisis. No, deliver our principle first. Now go hear we. Satans, evils. Now here now they blame Tinubu, blame people when they support him. Tinubu not good or people not good. Tinubu this or people not good. Peter Obi, your name too big. Too big. Even some of them, two of the way even they are abroad, way that we beneath the call more fear way, they are to pay rent for abroad. They cannot. You have opportunity to be on the front line. They talk. They find means where Peter Obi want to give you room. Me run call Nigeria. Wapwa. More calm down because like I push myself go that area. May I calm down. I see waiting my brother they talk for comment section. Black Panther. He's one of the people that I like to listen to. Let me calm down. Because the way we take switch enter that table, they break her now. I not go know. And I know say as the spirit they lead me, I start they talk. I'm too genuine for you guys, man. I'm too real for you guys. Do research over me for the next 2 billion years. Now if it's only you they see anything more, never. Let me they tell you now. Anything more is not possible. It's not possible. The only bad side you can talk about me say the guy if he dey vex, you know they look left or they look right. Yes, everybody have their disability. Say me and you come with day one coven. We do one year business that I cannot be proud of in public. We do one year thing that generated money that I cannot be proud of in public. We discuss one thing to destroy the third party that I cannot be proud when it gets to the public. God forbid, not be me and you. If you know you and I have discussed anything outside my media that you know we cannot be proud for, expose me or God punish you and your family. It's not possible. I know how to carry myself right from childhood. Go and do research about me. Friends know they take with me because my line. They look and say, you always want to do like it's too perfect. I'm not a perfect person, but I know the difference between what is wrong and what is right. Even in the process. In fact, let's move on, man. I talk and say, this talk go, if he could push me enter the area where I don't want to enter. I just pray, me Peter. See, man, Peter will be no, they don't let her rule for 2023. I like him like that, man. Now they expose so many things. So, now not many things we don't expose for our Nigeria space. Since we Peter Obi, they don't let her take rule. both the leaders who they call Ipa, our religious leaders who they call daddy, our traditional satanic rulers who they call whatever, all of them don't disgrace themselves, including the people pretentiously saying they are on the line to deliver Peter Obi. Look at the people that open YouTube. Peter Obi for president, obedient movement for whatever. Immediately at that, all of them, they change their name to their papa name. Very soon, you soon start seeing them. No, I can't fold my hands like some people normally say. Now, don't worry. Just calm down. Let people talk good of you. Yeah, it's a good thing. Sometimes you need to speak for yourself. You are the best person to narrate your story better than anyone else. It's crazy. It's crazy. Until you say truth, you feel high truth forever. You don't feel high truth forever. You don't fit. Whenever they want to open page to Peter Obi concerning Nigeria, all of them go. All of them want die. Apatecho want kill them. Apatecho want kill them. Because they don't say, the day Peter Obi step into this platform, everywhere go mellow. Hey God. They know. All of them want you die. The couple when they inside there, they see they betray themselves, they said all the to me. Say they are fighting themselves. No, maybe I don't go there. Because you are threatened. You know already that I am a panelist here. We are doing extraordinary job here. Different races are here. Igbo dey here, Hausa dey here, Yoruba dey here, Edo dey here, Delta dey here, River State, all of us dey here for this man. I just pray. I pray maybe I'll be enter this position. For me, I don't tell you already. By God's grace, not be my power, I go deal with Peter Obi till they announce the result. No temptation go change that. No, worry. I like money, but I'm not money freak. You can't buy me. But anything where you give me, I'm the most appreciative person. Before you can't tell the world, I dey inside. I dey value anything anybody give me for my life. That's why I take grow. But you can't buy me. As long as condition is applied to it, Baba, I go lace you, come off for inside that room. I'll lace you. Not possible. I'll leave it right there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan, for pushing me to speak extensively, because your submission was so powerful that it pushed me out of the lane. And God and I will bless you, my people. I'd like also to listen to Mandarita. Mandarita, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening, ma'am. Talk to us.
Mr. Elvis. Oh, wow, this afternoon is fire for you. Good afternoon, sir. My lovely mommy Lamehi. Greetings to Mr. Jonathan. It's been a while. And Mr. Chris Dublin, good afternoon. Happy Sunday, everybody in the comment section. I think I joined when Mr. Jonathan was speaking. Thank you so much, Mr. Jonathan, for highlighting the issues that were probably overlooked. Where do I start from now? There are two things. One of them was about Omoyele Sowore and Doris Ogala. And the second issue was, I think, the Gbajabi Amila's issue. First of all, I'd like to respond to something Mr. Jonathan said. Mr. Jonathan, you said that people, you feel sorry for people who are still supporting Peter Obi, who are still supporting Omoyele Sowore because they're intelligent people. Sir, I'm here to respond to that. Anybody who is supporting Omoyele Sowore, they are not intelligent people. You also added educated people. You could be educated, but you could be very stupid. You could be educated, but you could be not smart at all. There's a difference. And I'm saying it not with any due respect. I'm repeating. I'm not biting my words. I'm very careful with the use of my words. Anybody who is supporting Omoyele Sowore today is an educated idiot and is a confused human being. Present day Nigeria, with all the shenanigans going on, this is not with any due respect. If you are still supporting Omoyele Sowore, thinking that he's some sort of messiah. He's going to take you to some uhuru or to some fantasy land of, Nigeria looking so prim and proper and nice and cheesy. You're stupid. I'm sorry, you're stupid. Even if you're educated, education doesn't mean you have sense. Yeah, my grandmother used to say, my lovely, beautiful grandmother used to say, like, even when I was a toddler, it was something that we heard all our lives. Education is not sense. Mr. Ferrara used to say, educated idiots. Anybody, if you support your more election, is an educated idiot. If you're educated, you're an educated idiot. Because you don't even know what you want. You don't even understand the
Margarita, when you are done, please let Oga Chris comes in.
Okay, sir. And it's so unfortunate when you see someone like Doris Ogala. What is the reputation of Doris Ogala? Based on her own confession, not the confession of any other person. You see how she's somebody that is opened to be used as a controversial person in a situation. And for example, she talked about how this Pastor Fufai's issue and the missing boy, in his church as at that time, some years back, and how she was deliberately introduced into the case. And what was her purpose? Her purpose was to go and meet somebody who was supporting the mother of the missing child to seduce the man so that he might open up to her and tell her about everything that he's doing, so that she could go back to the pastor and say, hey, this is what this guy is playing. You make the guy fall in love with you. It's a spirit of, it's a Jezebel-like spirit. It's a Delilah kind of spirit, or rather behavior. Let me not say spirit. A Delilah kind of behavior. And so she's open to be used for any confusion. She's a merchant of confusion. And that's why Omoyele looked at the entire Abia state. The entire, in fact, you will have used, what's his name, former governor, Kalu. Maybe he has a daughter. There's a plethora of people you will have used. Even, let's say they're even working, because me, I know that you're working for the man from Bodilo. I believe so. You'll have just used one of his allies that maybe nobody even knows the person's name, or have or have some sort of seemingly straight life. Perhaps you should have used somebody in the entire Abia state. There's a lot of men and women. You now decided, you know what? I think the best joke, in fact, it's even an insult and a slap on the Abia people. They don't even know. That's why I said, if you are educated and you're following someone like Omoyele, you are stupid. You are a damned idiot. You are damned. He went to now pick, let me make a jest, first of all, of the Igbo people. Number two, let me make a jest of Alex Oti. Let me make a jest of the entertainment industry to say, okay, Nollywood, this is what you people are good for. After all, Kokonko has fooled himself. So let me just use this other one too. Another thing too, because of her reputation and what she confessed that she does, he decided to pick her because she's a merchant of confusion. She's a merchant of I'm trying to use something very subtle because we're on this rule. This program has there's rules of engagement here. She's somebody who is easily, in fact, I would say she's a mercenary. Let me just be very nice to use that word. And mercenaries could be paid, they could do damage. That's their work. That is their work. They get paid. That is what she did in the case of that child that was missing in that Pastor Fufeyi's church. What's the difference now? And Mr. Jonathan, it's good we talk about it like that. It is good that, he said sometimes it's like you're wasting your time talking about all these people. But sometimes some people don't understand. So when we analyze things like this, it's easy for them to say, like, oh, now they get it. Oh, now they get what this Omoyele Sowore is doing. Now they get it. So that's why it's good we come here and we start to explain the nitty-gritty go down to what is the crux of the matter. So why would anybody even take someone like that seriously? That's her work. And I will not be surprised. Mark it today. I would not be surprised if this same Doris Ogala comes after the 2027 election, or maybe even before the election. How did they say it in Nigeria? Kasala don't boast. She will still come out again and start to cry that Omoyele Sowore used her. When she came on this TV, he told her to say this because this was his end goal. She now discovered that, oh, he was trying to, so she will not say, oh, he was trying to insult the Igbos. She will not say, he doesn't like the Igbo, he's just pretending. She will make it tribal. That is her way. So when we start to tell people like Omoyele Sowore, we know what you are doing. We know your tricks. See, it was just a matter of time. They will phase away disgracefully. Honestly speaking. So it's just a joke. It's just a joke. You know, and the Abia people, I trust them. They will not allow anybody to insult them as a state, insult them as a people, and also insult the governor who is doing well for his people. I will say Abia State is even doing way better than so many states in Nigeria, including my state, Edo State. Look at what the governor just brought. I don't know if people read it recently. He just added more electric buses. As a matter of fact, Abia State could be even the Silicon Valley of Nigeria, as the way things are just going. Honestly speaking, after all, Aba is a place where, you know, it is popularly known to make anything. And so this man is capitalizing on that reputation, and he has to keep the momentum going. He has to have a foresight of technology, introducing technology, making the people understand that, listen, you deserve this. It's not like a privilege, it's what you deserve. They have a sense of belonging in that state. They have a sense of, if I disgraceful if any APC candidate now come in Abia, like seriously, what do you want to offer us? To tell us hope agenda or renewed hope agenda? Really? In 2026? In this what they call alpha generation? Generation Alpha? Is that what you want to tell us? Renew hope agenda? You're still talking about hope? You're still talking about hope when people are talking about Silicon Valley? They're talking about electric cars. They're talking about cars that are flying, that, you know, they have services that you don't even need to go to an office. There's something automated that you can get the services. People are talking medically. You can assess your doctor. You don't have to go to the hospital just by asking those questions through online, one-on-one. There's somebody who's coming to tell you renew hope agenda. Like, what the hell? What the hell? So I'm very happy. I think even I can even say now that even Abia State are the most educated, you know, people trending now in Nigeria. The entire Abia, both old and young, the entire Abia State, even better than the Lagos. The one people say Lagos is modern. That smelly place. That smelly place that is ruled by urchins and rich people that have thugs that is ruling the entire state. You people call that a modern state. They bring you old rickety trains. In fact, let me not even go there. Like those of you who are engineers, who understand, you know, the train system and the kind of system that's been provided there, you will just laugh. You will just laugh. They say it's a modern metropolitan city. Seriously? Do you know what is called a modern metropolitan city? You don't see garbage. There's nothing like flood. Even if you even see flood, you know that maybe there's some sort of natural disaster that obviously would overtake whatever has been placed there. Lagos is not a metropolitan city. It's a dump. It is a dump. And everybody there is fooling themselves, thinking that it's just to wear expensive clothes, drive fancy cars, live in so-called highbrow areas. I'm lit. Lagos is a dump, honestly speaking. Now, moving along to the second topic was about, you know, the announcement of Bajabi Amila being cleared and innocent. Are you guys surprised? You guys shouldn't be surprised. Oh my goodness. I remember when we talked about this issue, I told you, I said, at the end of the day, everything's going to be ice water. It turned to a cold case file. They will drag it, that Nigerians will even forget about the case. What happened? How far with better ed, one market? That one should give you an indication. In fact, we should not be surprised. This is how everything was going to end. Baja will be freed and be exonerated from anything illegal. This Prince Adeyemi or Adewumi now, they'll probably settle him sort of. He will just become quiet and say, "Oh, I don't want to talk about the case because I signed an NDA," and they'll probably introduce somebody that nobody even knows and say that was the person that deceived him. It's innocent, and he just fades away. Better educate, as there was an uproar everywhere. Everything turned to ice water now. Everything is cold case. And Nigeria has to move along because many, many things are happening per second. So you won't keep that in your mind. So it's just unfortunate. And then going along with your title, Mr. Elvis, because I don't know the videos that you've played earlier on. So it's just going to be Obasanjo working for Tinubu, not for Peter Obi. Who is this Paul Ibe? Is he working for Atiku, or the name sounds familiar now? I really don't know, but I'm just going to say that I don't know where that is coming from. If he's working for Atiku, uh, I just feel that a man is coming to speak based on how much has been put in his pocket. It's unfortunate. Obasanjo, I still have my reservations, towards Obasanjo because, well, there are some things. Maybe in another time I will talk about it. But I still have my reservations about Obasanjo. Obasanjo right now is a man that is in a transit level, and he really don't give a rat's behind about anybody's opinion about him. So what he's trying to do now, I see him as he's trying to be a villain and a saint at the same time, sort of in a confusing way, because he allowed a lot of things to happen today, and he's just speaking just to make him so that he would have a good legacy that he spoke. I don't know if that is a legacy or somebody will say something nice about him. Oh, he supported, Peter Obi's, he was with Pa Debanjo. I even think Pa Debanjo was speaking. Pa Debanjo was not a president, but this man understood Nigeria. And then OBJ just tagged along to Pa Debanjo. May that man so rest in peace. And then all of a sudden, I think from that 2023 general election, because OBJ was with Pa Debanjo, sort of, he not sort of gave a light to OBJ. So after Pa Debanjo passed on, so people are still looking at OBJ as like, okay, after all, he was with the man that was speaking the truth, that warned us. Okay, he's believable. Okay, he's nice. However, there's so many buts with Obasanjo. But Paul Ibe, Obasanjo is not the president of Nigeria. He was a former president. Mr. Paul Ibe, if you want to score a political point, talk about the issues of what your so-called Mikano would do for Nigeria, and use his past antecedents, just the way we use Peter Obi's antecedents, his past antecedents, to say, this is what Peter Obi stood for. This is where he stands, and he's still doing. What is your God doing? What is he still doing? I beg me, I will stop here for now, I beg. Thank you very much. Mr. Chris, it's your turn.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Rita. God bless you. Thank you so much for your wonderful submission. Oga Chris.
Yeah, don't
Domo, sir. That was
Well, once again, good evening, Mr. Nanjawat. Good evening, everybody. Nanjawat is funny. Good evening, everybody. Well, it's good to see that kind of joke after that strong, powerful submission. But before we get into all those, I want to say good evening to everybody listening to us. Happy Sunday to you all. I hope you've all enjoyed your weekend. Tomorrow is another work day. And it's good to have you back, Mr. Jonathan, Madam Rita, and every other panelist that's not able to make it here today. Abdul Malik, Black Panther, give us our mandate, stay humble, Oga Polibe, who is there again, and a whole lot of others. If I not call your name, I beg. There's always another time. People in the comment section, I want to say good evening to you all. Thank you for being part of this broadcast today. Thank you all so much, Mommy Diaspora. Thank you, man. Good Lord continue to bless you, guide you, protect you, grant you all your heart desires, and protect everybody that loves you, everybody around you who mean well for you. And thank you so much. So, the thing we say, um, you see, I don't know where I go from start, but let me just start from that journalist guy. I think that was actually where I came in when Oga Jonathan was talking about these journalist people. Like I've always said, you see these journalists, me, I don't consider them as being dumb or whatever. They know exactly what they are doing. When it is time for them to do the right thing, they will do the right, or if they want to do the right thing, they will do the right thing. Symphony, especially this guy, this particular symphonist journalist, this man today, all you just need to do is to go and listen to his last interviews. I think what the man does is this: any person he interviews is a friend of that person. Any single person he interviews. It was only that guy from Edo State, that NDC guy, that I mistakenly called the former Speaker of the House of Rep. It was only that guy that actually took him to the cleaners, you know. So this man, I'm not surprised by any stretch of imagination. This is who he has turned himself to. Maybe they are just doing everything to kind of play into the good books of all the political parties so that they increase their traffic, they increase their presence in the public space. And we all should understand something very, very clear. These guys, they are not doing anything for the benefit of Nigeria, for the benefit of you, for the benefit of me. They are only there for their own business. They are there to increase their public presence. So if any person thinks that, oh, they are doing this because they love Nigeria, you have to sit back and think again. It's their pocket first, their pocket second, and their pocket third. They have a business to run, and that's exactly what they are doing for now. So I'm not surprised. But if you really want to test, is it hypothesis? I'll call it now. If you really want to test it, go and look at all the interviews he's had. If he's talking to Boala, he will be Boala's friend, Boala from APC. If he's talking from somebody from the NDC, he will be that one's friend. If he's talking to somebody from the ADC, he will be that one's friend. I don't know. I don't know. That's just that for that. Then for Showore, I think most of the panelists, we've agreed something about Showore, that he has finally exposed himself. Finally. Although there has been a lot of skepticism about him. I remember quiet some time ago, not just in the recent past, like 6 months ago. If you kind of criticize Showore on this platform, I'm sure some people will say, be careful. People were still speaking up for him. But today, what can you say again in defense of Showore? There's basically nothing you can say again. It was Black Panther that asked this question 2 days ago. He said, good cannot be fighting good. Evil cannot be fighting evil. They are all in the same camp. It's just paraphrasing. So you cannot tell me you mean well for Nigeria if all you do every day is to keep attacking that single politician that is poised to turn the fortunes of the nation around. It is only that politician that is in a plumb position to turn the fortune of our nation around that you take time to criticize every now and then. Your goal seems to be the goal of a spoiler, because if you are really interested in governance, I've asked this question so many times: how come all the off-cycle election, you don't bother to compete, you don't bother to contest? I'm using those two words independently. Compete, okay, you try to be in the race even if you are not going to do it. You contest, you try to be actively involved. Never. The only thing Showore does is to be waiting for His Excellency Peter Obi. Anything that has to do with Peter Obi. There comes a time when Peter Obi was in the ADC. Go and look at everything. Showore was after that political party, the ADC. That very short time that Peter Obi was there, when Peter Obi was in Labour, the same thing. Now, Peter Obi has left those parties. Showore's preoccupation these days is the NDC. To even put more salt to injury, tell me, on what basis can you get somebody like an Ogala to contest with Alex Oti? To even fathom it at all, that's a good match, that's a replacement. Let's not even assume Ogala is going to win. To even think that, okay, this woman would be a better, would do a better job than what Alex Oti is already doing. A woman with zero, zero precedence. There's nothing you can point to in public life that this woman has done. And nothing, no governance, no executive position, nothing to show that this woman can excel, being the number one citizen of a state, a progressive state like Abia, a cosmopolitan state like Abia. You want to represent her, you want to represent who? Alex Oti, chairman of banks, MD of banks, with Doris. And if you people don't know, Ikpe Azu that was there that just left, Alex Oti defeated Ikpe Azu long ago. Twice, Alex Oti defeated him. But of course, the politics of PDP, they will not allow Alex Oti to become the governor. And it would have also almost happened again if not the Professor Oti herself that decided to do the right thing. And that's how we have Alex Oti today. And he has remained a reference point to governance in Nigeria when you're talking about governors. So, the earlier, I don't even know how to say this anymore. The earlier you trace your step back, the better. All the information Showore got during the Jonathan era, the Sahara Reporters era, you see those top-notch information, those information that resided in a niche. Showore got all from insider. Because just how many days ago, yeah, he was telling the whole world that Shettima, the vice president, was working for him. Then Shettima was the governor. So I wasn't surprised any bit when he said that. And this was the time Boko Haram was ravaging everywhere. We know the activities of Boko Haram in Borno State. We know the involvement of Shettima. Yet, Showore agreed that Shettima was working for him. If anything is happening in Borno, he will call Shettima. Shettima gives him all the information. If he can give you the information in Borno, why won't he divulge information, whatever information he gets from the Federal Executive Council? Because being the governor of a state, there is a meeting between all governors, the ministers, and the president of the nation. And of course, there are insider information, tete-a-tete that they used to have, leak information. So obviously, we now know the source of all those information. So if you can work with with Shettima, but you cannot work with His Excellency Peter Obi. Like I was saying yesterday, the problem of Nigeria is so small, but yet it's so big. It's so small in the sense that all we need to solve this problem of our great country is unity. Just imagine if all the political parties, if they all can agree to come together, present a common front. This Tinubu that is roaming everywhere like a wounded lion, he will be gone with history, instantly gone with history. The only reason that he's still moving up and down, that they are still moving boisterously, is because they know that there's division amongst the political opponents. They've all not be able to come together. Because Tinubu is relying on many factors. It's relying on the splitting of votes. It's not just only relying on the fact that he will score the highest number of votes, but he knows that votes will be splitted along ethnic and religious lines, and he will be the biggest beneficiary. And that was exactly what he did 3 years ago, 3 years plus ago, and he's still hoping that will work. Imagine if all the political parties can come together and present one candidate. They all know that the best person for this job is His Excellency Peter Obi, but they are never ever going to let him. Everybody with their primordial sentiment, with their greed for what I don't know. That's that for the problem of Nigeria. Then Kenneth Okonkwo again. I see Kenneth Okonkwo as somebody that's suffering from identity recognition. I think that's what his problem is. And at the end of the day, if he falls, he's going to fall below ground level. And no matter what anything any person says, no matter how you look at it, Kenneth Okonkwo is going to fall. He is going to fall. I'm very sure of that. Even God forbid, even if Atiku wins and Atiku becomes the president, he's going to fall. If he loses, if Atiku loses, he's still going to fall. Yes, because Kenneth Okonkwo, he doesn't really understand how power plays in the north. He doesn't understand. I think he should have taken example from what was his name? This Governor Rochas Okorocha. It was actually Rochas that brought the APC to the southeast. What happened to Rochas Okorocha? Even Dave Umahi is just there on extra time. He's there on fringe time. He's just doing time, wasting time. As long as they are still getting some benefit from him, okay, it's fine. They can allow him to continue to be there. As long as he's doing exactly what he's told to do. No personal ambition, no personal dreams, no personal aspiration. I think it's the same thing that's going to happen to Kenneth Okonkwo with time. Because if Atiku becomes the president, of course, they are going to know who they will use to work. Kenneth Okonkwo will just be left to do the dirty job, and that's it. And for Femi Gbajabiamila, several from day zero, we repeatedly said here that Femi Gbajabiamila, it's going to follow the other way, the way they've been doing every other thing. I think there was a time we were talking about Tinubu. Yeah, it was Oga Jonathan then. Oga Jonathan, you remember then we were saying that Tinubu should be protected. And you asked me if anything should happen to Tinubu. I told you I don't
Yes, no.
care. Yeah,
Yes.
I told you I don't care if anything happens to him because in our local parlance, there's a parable. You are chasing the thief. Imagine somebody has stolen. Everybody is chasing the thief. Everybody, and all of a sudden, the thief just screamed, "Oh, I've used my head to hit the wall." Yes, it is exactly your head we are looking for. So whether Tinubu they protect him against anything is not my business. Because the argument then was okay, Tinubu has to be protected so that this thing can be investigated. He's the one to do the investigation so that we can bring the culprits to book. I said, no, that was never going to happen. Look at what the Tinubu has done now. Gbajabiamila remained in power. He did everything possible. And today, Clarence, although I didn't listen to the interview, but I heard Mr. Naija was saying that you pointed out 5 times that whoever the woman was subtly telling the whole world, putting it in our consciousness that Gbajabiamila has been cleared, has been cleared, has been cleared, has been cleared. You pick that out yourself. So this is how they do it. This is their system. It takes a discerning mind to be able to get to that level of understanding if they are playing these games. You picked it out. It has been re-echoed on this broadcast. So how many Nigerians will be able to see these things the way they are, just like it has been analyzed here today? None. People listen to the news, oh, Femi has been cleared. That's it. Nobody will see the angle that these people came from. So eventually, the way I see our nation, it's a very, very funny place. I don't think there's any other place existing like this on earth. But you can have a sitting president that's complete. You can't trace wherever he's coming from. Nothing about this man is true. Even being the president of the country, the results, I'm not talking about his academic results, the electoral results that made him the president. See, today, they are not still able to upload all the results on the portal. like the result of River State and so many other states where they did their shenanigans. You can't point to anything tangible about Tinubu, and he's there posing to come a second time. Because if things continue like this, especially with the NDC, I don't see any person stopping Tinubu. That even brings me to the NDC proper. The NDC, the handlers of Peter Obi, the election campaign and everything. There's job to be done. There's a lot of work to be done. As it stands, if they allow a free and fair election, we all understand that His Excellency Peter Obi is going to win. But by any stretch of imagination, nobody should think that Tinubu is going to allow a free and fair election. Somebody that can open his mouth and tell those bishops that, look, in politics, all is fair. He didn't say some is fair. So it means you can win by all means. That is what the mindset of Tinubu is. And to make it worse, he has the foot soldiers around him. The people around him, they are as desperate as he is. Even the Billy Jonathan that people are praising today, oh, he did well, democracy, blah, blah, blah. He called Buhari to congratulate him. I think one of the reasons that even made Jonathan to do that was because he didn't have so many people desperate around him. If he had the kind of evil men, well, is it evil men? Well, maybe people that are ready to go to war. The likes of those people that Tinubu have all around him. The type that Buhari surrounded himself with. I'm very sure they would have cajoled him not to call, to wait. They look for loophole they will exploit. Even at that, information came out. This other lady, the one in UK that they finally read, the petroleum minister, I think she agreed when Dele Omodo interviewed her. She said they were telling Ebele Jonathan not to concede immediately. In the situation with Nassau Rock there, we were telling him not to concede, he should wait. Then Ebele Jonathan told them he was coming, that they thought he was going to ease himself. He left the meeting and went to go and place that call. That was it. That was it. It's there for everybody to read. She said it with her own mouth. So just imagine the kind of people surrounding Tinubu today. They expect even if Tinubu wants to play fair, they will tell him, no, no, sir. We must do it our way. This is what we want. This is how we want to do it. Because everything is already planned. They've already planned how they are going to be in governance for the next 5 years. They already have their plans. They've shared all the portfolio among themselves. Just like some people are trying to do around His Excellency Peter Obi. People are fighting. You want him to do what you are chastising other political parties for. At the end of the day, I think the problem is that the populace, all of us, as a people, as a nation, we all have ourselves to blame in the sense that we all left the political space for people of questionable character. And we expect them to do the right thing. Somehow, the system, our action, our inaction, ineptitude, they've all contributed to ensuring that the wrong people, they've all occupied the political space. Because if not for that, just look at the character. Just cover your eyes, go to your local government, look at the people that are councillors, local government chairmen, member house of rep. Just look at the quality of people. Do you have one or two, you know, intellectually sound individuals? One or two, and nothing more than that. The rest of them, their thinking pattern, their thought processes, questionable, completely questionable. Look at the commissioners. Even if they are there, the few people that are there that want to do the right thing. But when you are surrounded overwhelmingly with greedy fools, what can you really do? The only option left for you is for you to resign. And if you also resign, they will replace you with somebody that meets their own criteria. That's exactly the problem. So to solve these things, it's not about everybody talking like I've always advocated. Everybody, we all have to get involved in politics. Sadly, although people say politics is a dirty game, yes, because we allow dirty people to play it and they will play it dirty. That is why politics has become the way it is. Imagine if not the personal conviction, if not the tenacity of His Excellency Peter Obi. The Oga for don't give up. If I don't lose hope since, give up long, long ago. Because after what happened, the tsunami of 2023, the man is still standing, still believing in Nigeria, with all the criticism, despite the fact that he's doing the right thing. To the extent people are now, do you know how bad it is that people are campaigning against you because of doing the right thing, not even the wrong thing now. People are calling him out for not having overbearing influence on anything that is happening in any of the political parties. See, today, people blamed him for everything that happened in the Labour Party. To just stamp his authority, should wake up one day and tell this one to do this, tell this one to do this, tell this one to do that. And we see all these things in isolation as if we don't know that there are external forces, external influences that are controlling the affairs of this political party. The Oga left the Labour Party, went to the ADC, the same story. The same story. They keep blaming him. They forget that the cases in court of the ADC, Atiku Abubakar, the different faction. What's the name of that young guy again? That guy in his 30s that could hire how many sons because it was Peter Obi. All of a sudden, the guy became multi-millionaire overnight. Nobody questioned his worth. The EFCC did not question his worth. And yet, people blame Peter Obi for not having overbearing influences on all these cases, on all these situations. How could he have? Somebody is presenting himself as a politician that wants to do things differently, that wants to follow the rules and regulations, that wants to be an exception, that wants to bring a sanity in this chaos we are having, the chaos of a system. And we are telling him he has to do the same thing. The same thing is preaching against. How does that even make sense, people? How does it make sense? Completely, we know it doesn't make any sense. Now leave the ADC alone. Now back to the NDC, the third political party. You ask him to come, he's in the NDC, you want him to do everything to manipulate the system. I think that's the word I've been meaning to use, is to manipulate the system to suit his personal desires, his personal ambition. So that if Peter Obi enforces any person, any candidate on any group of people, and if that person loses in future, people will start saying he's the person. People will start calling him out again. That if not that he imposed this candidate, they would have won. It was because he imposed this candidate. It was because they imposed this candidate. But Peter Obi will not fall into that trap. And that's the only thing that has been saving. Sorry, people. Sorry. Just
Okay. Okay, round up 1 minute,
internet.
sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So in the NDC, if Peter Obi, as I was saying, if he imposes any candidates on any of the position, and what about if the candidate loses in future? So they will still have to blame him again. Peter Obi is too smart for all those. Good evening, Nigerians, and God bless you all.
All right, thank you very much, Oga Chris. God bless you, my brother. I appreciate you. Okay, we're gonna be rounding up now. Seven Girl Mede, thank you, sir, for the super chat earlier on. I'm grateful, sir. Okay, let's do our final summation. We'll round up this Sunday. Mr. Jonathan, please talk to us at 5 minutes. Final summation.
Okay. Thank you,
sir.
Mr. Iris. I I greet you once again, and my fellow panelists, I greet you all. You see, you highlighted one important point earlier on, and I believe Mr. Chris also buttress it further. That is the refusal of Mr. Peter Obi to use his political weight or his strength or to impose candidates. That is another character features of this man as a man that is ready to take charge in Nigeria. He's not ready to do that. And we know that he will not do that. Now, contrast that with what happened in the last few days when Mr. Tinubu intervened with in this EFCC matter with Osun State. And he was so bold. He think he was doing something nice, something good. He even made it public that he had to intervene. You can see. Intervene what? Why do you have to? Whether it's politically disadvantaged to you or not, you don't have to. Whether the timing or not, you don't have to. You cannot, if indeed we have the rule of law in the country. But he did anyway. He went ahead and he did it. He intervened. No country can grow like that. If truly what EFCC, the decision that they are taking on Osun State, if it is true or if it is based on facts that was within their mandate, let them flow now. Maybe the EFCC are taking the decision. Why do you then have to intervene? For what? Why? Because it is not politically advantageous to you. That's why you went ahead and intervened. Just the same thing here. Mr. Peter Obi could have been intervening left, right, and center in his political journey since 20. Everywhere he could have been intervening. And if they know that that is his character, that is his style, they will all come and pay homage to him. And he will have interest everywhere, from councillor to the Senate, from councillor to local government chairman, to the governor, to House of Rep, to senators. He will have interest. And they will come and pay homage to him so that he will endorse them. He will endorse whoever he wants to endorse. But he's not playing that game with them. So that is the first. I just want to use this opportunity, that is the right time, to let us know, Nigerians, if we can just add the puzzle together to make sense, that if you have any issue with Mr. Peter Obi, this one is the first signal. If you don't have any before, you sit down. Look at Nigeria. Look at one of the problems that we have. What has brought us to where we are now, if it is not political patronage? And look at Mr. Peter Obi from this lens, and you see that that problem has been taken care of, and it will help us a great deal. Not that one governor will come and run to him and say, come and save me. Let the system work. Let the system take its course. The president has it's only in Nigeria. Even in United States of America, where they born you well, or in United Kingdom, you want to say, that prime minister will resign within 72 hours. The United Kingdom is even, you see, that one is even, forget that one. That one has no level for this rubbish at all. That prime minister will go within 3 days. That prime minister is gone. Intervene in what? Even America, even the president that they have now, intervene. Now court will go settle the thing, and the court. You see, if not for the system, if you have institutions that are working, it will be difficult to see. Like United States, for you to change that country, say you'll be really madman. You have mental, really mad one a psychosis, you really have it, and you want to change United States, you need 20 years because the institutions are so solid. In the last 2-3 years, about 2 years now, about almost 2 years that Donald Trump is there now, he has taken 123 decisions that the court struck down. 123. Even at that, look at what we're still seeing. So many things that he's doing. 123. He has taken executive orders. 100. I can't express it enough. 123 executive orders that has been challenged at the court, and the court struck it down. Mr. President, you can't do this. We're sorry. You don't have the powers. He intervened. He will try to intervene here and there, even when you have a president like Donald Trump. The court stopped him. Imagine if even if 50 of those 123 executive orders had gone through. Do you know where United States will be today? But because of institutions that continue to stand the test of time, even those judges that were appointed by his own party, even the judges that Donald Trump appointed in his first time, they struck it down. Even those judges that he appointed himself in his first time, they struck those executive orders down. That is what we're talking, not a president. Even boldly, he released a statement thinking that he's on top of the world, thinking that he has done something good, and he intervened because of the timing. Use that. Put Peter Obi on that same pedestal so far. Use that one alone. Don't you know where our country will be? Just imagine. Just pretend. Where nobody will be a sacred cow. Nobody will run to the presidency and say, please come and bail me out. You have done wrong. Let the system take its course. Don't just imagine. I can't. This is a man. He has shown us. It's not taking position. It's not imposing candidates. In fact, I thought about it deeply when I heard the anchor talking about the issue of Aisha. If it were to be in other party, other political parties, Aisha will be the candidate now. The fact that their presidential candidate, even a man like Peter Obi, insists that it must be Aisha, it will be Aisha. Who want to buy? Let him go and buy. Who want to go and jump into the Atlantic Ocean? Let him go and jump into the Atlantic Ocean. This is my candidate, and she's staying there. That alone tells us what will happen if this man becomes the president of Nigeria. And I said earlier in my earlier submission, I said I'm going to call out the names of these two journalists at Symphony TV, an online media. This Symphony TV, Victor, Mr. Victor Oruele, Mr. Victor Oruele, and Mr. Olawale Oluwade. The two of you are doing a great disservice to Nigerians. You are not helping matters the way you are handling your journalism currently, right now. I can only ask you, as a matter of fact, let me use the right word. Let me plead and beseech you to turn around. Henceforth, don't bring politicians or their spokesmen to your platform. Sit them down for 1 hour, in some cases longer, and you will not ask them. You will not interrogate them and their principal on issues confronting Nigeria. Rather, you will waste it on useless political history, as if we don't go to school. You will be talking of personality politics, the fight that is going on between one politician and the other. Sensationalism, that is not even sensationalism. It is total outright rubbish that you are doing right now. Stop it. Victor Oruele and Olawale Oluwade, the two of you, because every 24 hours now, or 36 hours, it's not up to 48 hours, you will throw one interview out there. It is no longer newsworthy. As journalists, that is it. If I am your editor, that is the language. What you are bringing to the table is not newsworthy, so I cannot put it out. What you are doing right now, you are wasting time. Stop it. Again, the two of you. Talk to the people. Educate the people. Help them to make an informed decision. Because all you are doing is gaslighting. You are just gaslighting the people. That's what you are doing right now. You are gaslighting Nigerians. You turn it to a soap opera. This one is fighting this one. And then you even go back. You go as far back as 1990. You go as far back as 1993. You go as far back as Abacha period. You go as far back as 1999 when Obasanjo. Are you kidding me? Stop it. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I will leave it there for today. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you very much for your time with us and your submission. Madam Rita, your final submission.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Elvis. My final submission is this. Nigeria needs a benevolent dictator to function well. I repeat, Nigeria, the kind of leader Nigeria needs is a benevolent dictator. Benevolence towards the people and the development of the nation. A dictator to anybody who has a different plan than that. Over time, we've heard history about the Great Benin Kingdom, the Oyo Empire, all those kingdoms, that we read about now in history. If you look at the administration of those times, one of the major reasons why many of those cultures could stand the test of time is because they had a very long length. There was a long length of a leader who was making sure things were done to the teeth. And in every time or in every situation where there was always a short-term leadership by virtue of death or political, political tricks of some sort. Anytime a new person comes, there's always a kind of disarray. But when you have a king or an Oba who stays for up to 30, 40 years, you find out that there's some sort of stability. Everybody is aligned. Everybody is aligned with culture, is aligned with doing the right thing. Nobody is cheated. There's justice. And that gave cause to some of our beliefs of today. If you look back, some of what we believe in now in our different cultures, it was done so because we had leaders that made sure those values were kind of, I don't want to say woven into our DNA, but some sort of. So that's why people stand firm to their culture, and what to be done, what not to be done, is because they had a long-standing leader that makes sure those values were embedded in their medulla, in their brain, in the way they live, in the way they talk, in the way they act. I want to juxtapose it with our politics of today. In fact, I think that's what suits the African culture. I'm saying the whole of Africa. I'm not even saying Nigeria right now. The whole of Africa. That is the only way we understand how our society can be changed. So you see, and I'm saying this because of what Mr. Elvis was talking about, like before Nigeria could change, you need about somebody who is there for like 30 years. It's true. Lee Kuan Yew did it. Singapore, everybody is shouting Singapore, Singapore. Their passport is #1 today. Their society is the way it is today. You cannot chew chewing gum in Singapore. It's a basic law. For them to even, everybody's obeying it. Do you think it took 4 years for them to register it in their DNA? No, there was a leader that said, you know what, enough of this madness. I'm going to stay until this madness will phase away. They needed that medicine. Nigeria needs a benevolent dictator. This 4 years, 8 years rigmarole, this merry-go-round that we are doing, this wheel that we keep spinning. Nigeria is not ready to change. Those still today, people are still talking about Idi Agbon, right? With that short time, Idi Agbon was vice president to Buhari. War against his discipline. I'm sure some people even still feel it to today. Some people still feel it. So you can imagine that short term, that impact. Imagine someone like Idi Agbon was there for like 20 years. It will be part of even your everyday life in your home, regardless of your culture. Not to throw dirt anyhow, not to put things in gutters. It will be ingrained in your brain, your DNA.
Madam Rita, that was why they caught Idi Agbon short now.
Yes, now it was spoiling their market. It was spoiling their market. People still have people still think about, but so that's what Nigeria needs. Peter Obi will come and be president and go. But the psyche of Nigerians is bad. Let's call a spade a spade. The psyche of a typical Nigerian now, it's not even Tinubu that is telling them to do what they are doing. They are doing it in their own, with their full chest, in their own mind, because they feel it is me, myself, and I. I don't give a damn who gets hurt, because there's nobody that will ask me question. Last, even if they take me to a police station, I get money that I've made through these means, and I will pay them off. And the same wicked police officers will take the money. It is not Tinubu that told them to take the money. So it's not really a leadership per se. It's a Nigerian thing. And for that to change, Nigeria needs a benevolent dictator. It has worked in the past. It will work again. That is how kingdoms were formed in Nigeria. Everybody is saying Benin Empire, Oyo Empire, Alafia of Oyo Empire, this empire, Oluwafori Empire. Do you think those leaders were just wearing fine clothes and just be moving around? And they stayed for a length of time according to their age. Some of them take 30 years, 20 years. By that time, they are established things already that cannot be changed. They established cultural practices that cannot be changed. Still today, people are still practicing it. What does that tell you? Nigeria needs a benevolent dictator. This election cycle of a thing, like Mr. Avi said, who democracy? Really? Democracy is not going to work for Africa. Ibrahim Traore, look at what's going on. He's doing what needs to be done. In the next 10 years, if I let me know, say in the next 10 years, this Burkina Faso that you people are talking about, Nigerians, that will be their new Mediterranean Sea that will be going to. Those one who are risking their life, they're escaping from Nigeria. That Burkina Faso will be their new Mediterranean Sea, that place they want, that will be their new Europe in Africa. Just 10 years. That's what Nigeria needs. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis.
Okay,
Mr. Chris. Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much, Madam Rita. God bless you. Oga Chris, your final submission, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Ndavot. And once again, my fellow panelists, I greet all of you. Madam Rita, that invitation where you invite me now to push back on your submission. Yeah, I completely agree. Yeah, I agree with you with some aspects, but not all aspects. See,
that's fine.
We really need to get this clear. It is not really about the length of time. It is actually about the personality. The first thing, every point in time, anywhere at all, any point in time, the first agent of change is not the people, it's the leader. It is the leader that carves out that direction that everybody will follow. You see that benevolent dictator we are talking about? If you have a corrupt dictator, benevolent corrupt dictator, it's not going to change anything. Now, when we say...
But I defined the benevolent dictator. I defined it. It's not just, I said benevolent to the people and the progress of the country. And be a dictator to people who are going against it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm coming to that. I'm going to expatiate for that. You see, I get that point, but the thing is this Singapore that we kept talking about, we should understand that when Lee Kuan Yew, when he became president, he didn't go to another country to go and import people to the civil service of Singapore. It is still the same people. What did he do? He changed their mindset by his style of leadership. The very first example was a top government functionary that accepted a cup, just a cup as a gift from a foreign ambassador. And that person was shown the door, was shown the way out. And so many people like that. And to even worsen everything, he made an example of his nephew. You should know his nephew, he brought that king. He used and make example. So when a leader comes with that mindset, you understand, you don't need to preach much to the people. The people are pretty much what they see the leader do. And again, we must understand something. The psyche of Nigerians have been so, I'm not making a case for the common people. The psyche has been so destroyed by years of poor governance, bad governance, and the people themselves, they've incorporated this in, and they are becoming worse than their leaders. That is why till today, look at the whole election malpractice. You still have people that are supporting these election malpractices. People you still give 2,000 naira to they'll still go and vote. They don't think about their future. But that's just one side of the story. When people live in a chaotic environment, their thinking, their value system becomes chaotic as well. It only takes people with extreme is it consciousness, I would say, level of upbringing, and so many things that would just stay on their own and do the right thing. There's a reason why they have laws everywhere. Because we all know when people turn their back, people will want to do what they are not supposed to do. So that's why in their most advanced countries, you still have laws that keep everybody in check. I always say this about Denmark. In their Supreme Court, it is written there, Medlos Kalmaland Buga. It simply means it is only, no other option. It is only with law that you can build a nation. It is only with law, nothing else, that you can build a nation.
Which country is that, Mr.?
It's Denmark.
Denmark, okay, okay.
Yeah, in their Supreme Court, it is reading Medlos Kalmaland Buga. See, if you use the word skal in Danish, it is like shall in English. Yes, skal. But that word skal, it doesn't have any other option. As in, once you say skal, it means it must be. No option is 100% every time. It is one of the strongest words in Danish, as strong as it can be. So they say it is only with law that you can build a nation. If there is law for everybody, even this Nigeria where they talk, so let's just assume we can see, as dirty as our constitution, if we can obey it, only 60%, things will be turned around. See the example now. Just look at two critical examples. I didn't say it like this. Oga Naija was talking, say people they expect make Peter Obi use the influence. They do that thing where they complain of, make it take the impost candidate. Jonathan want talk. Oga Jonathan say, he said Tinubu give EFCC order. So people that are listening, people that are listening to us, can you see those two contrasts? Una way they agree, one they cry, say Tinubu they control EFCC. Now still the same people, now they still want make Peter Obi do the same thing to impose candidates. Now not see the wahala there. Because that's exactly what we are quarreling about Tinubu. They say Tinubu, that they use state power. How can, do you know what it is? EFCC, Tinubu will talk openly, say he don't give them order. May they not do investigation where they do again. So it means now they control them. Everybody they shout, why will he say so? Why will he do that? Then the same us, we see the quarrel say Peter Obi not use the influence. You know, use the influence to impose candidates. See, having said that, I can draw a whole list of nations in Africa that have had presidents for at least 30 years and nothing changed in those countries. If we even start, maybe we just name like 4 or 5. We all know Museveni, that one day Uganda, there today. Mugabe, how many years Mugabe still ruled Zimbabwe? I know we go always give excuse. What about Blaise Compaoré? What about Gnassingbé Eyadema? All these people, they stay More than even this new guy that is still there in oil rich, is it Guinea Conakry, the other Guinea,
Uganda
Obiang,
one still
Equatorial
Uganda
Guinea.
one still dey there.
Equatorial Guinea, yeah,
Museveni still dey
madam,
there for Uganda.
he still dey
Museveni
there
is
for
being
Uganda.
chased by the US. The US because he betrayed Gaddafi.
And
So
that's what I'm saying,
so that
Madam Rita.
nobody's intervening in that one.
We will always give excuse. We will look for something to say.
No,
But the
see,
point is that,
Mr. Chris. Anyway, go ahead. Anyway, go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, the point is this. It is not whether they stay 30 years. See this man in Burkina Faso. This man, as he don't get power, so in order to consolidate himself in power, he would have played along with France and the Western world. But this man has taken his destiny in his hand. Essentially, what this man is doing, that young man in Burkina Faso, he has said to himself that if I die, make I die. That is why he's doing everything he's doing. That is why he's doing that. If I
You
die,
know the
make I die.
difference, Mr. Chris. You know the difference where they the one where you they talk and the one at the position of Madam Rita. Why you can't really fault that our position is that we're talking of like the one of Burkina Faso. We're talking of a benevolent dictator, someone who is a hardliner. All these people that we mentioned, the like of Robert Mugabe, this Museveni guy, this Equatorial Guinea, those people are wicked.
Exactly.
There is
That's
no
why they got that
empathy
category.
in them at all. They are just wicked leaders. And
That's
look at
it.
their countries today. You know, the countries are literally in ruins. Is even the one of Uganda now is already preparing his son, who is now the head of the army now.
That one that says this person he wants to marry this American singer. You know, yeah, okay, maybe we take the adjective, that adjective benevolent, aha. That adjective qualifies the position of all these dictators. Okay, benevolent. I want to agree on that direction. But the point is this. The point is simply this. It will take a leader, it will take a leader to change the fortune of a country. Yes, we can't make case for the people. Yeah, the people, they might be corrupt, they might be this, they might be difficult to lead. But if you get a leader, that leader that is willing to do the right thing, that is willing to play by the rules, everybody will face the same rules. Be it his family, be it his in-law, be it his friends, be it his well-wishers, everybody the same rule. Before you know, everybody go begin to do the right thing. It is that easy. And again, it might not be every time that you need to have a leader that will stay for so many years. Some leaders, their own is to create the pathway for people to set the nation in the right direction. But what we forget is that Nigeria is such a peculiar nation. No matter what you think, no matter how you look at it, the mindset of the average Igbo man is different from that of a Yoruba man and is different from that of the Hausa man. Like, for example, the average
Who
Yoruba
is who
man will
is
never want
background?
to,
The background.
Madam Rita. Yeah, the average
Not
Yoruba
me.
man
It's
would
not
not.
me. Mr. Jonathan.
Okay, I thought it was this. Sorry. The average Yoruba man will not keep education away from his people. He will not want his people to be subservient. He would never do that. The same thing with Igbo, the same thing with people from the south. But from the north, they have this feudal system. So their idea of leadership is to have somebody there at the top, and that person can provide to the other people. You have a whole mass of people. Just give them something that they can use in living every day, and that's it. So in order to be able to and to kind of create a roadmap that other leaders will follow, it's going to be difficult because if somebody from the east becomes the president, tomorrow power goes to another section of the country. Definitely, that person will have his own standard, his own idea of leadership. I think that is, yeah, I'll just round up now. That is the point, that is the part that we are having a problem in Nigeria. But Turkey, if we say, talk about benevolent dictator, good. The word benevolent qualifies it is okay. But other than that, people can be dictator for 100 years and yet they can't do anything tangible. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you for defining that statement. Thank you, Oga Chris. God bless you, sir. Let's hear from Black Panther. Black Panther, you just coming in without close. Talk to us. Thank you, my brother. Good evening to you. My
I
my
dey
my
enjoy.
my voice
I
still
was
the echo.
enjoying. You see the echo? Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
I was thank you, Nigeria. May God bless you. I want to greet everyone. Mom in diaspora, may God bless you. We are in Sunday. Thank you, everyone. I've listened to everyone and I enjoyed it. Oga Jonathan break the camel's back and he gave us some insight what they are doing and what Sifon is doing. It takes the eye of the ego to really see that part because I was blind to that part until you opened the eye. That was a good lecture there. I thank him. I give him his flowers, to be able to capture one part where these guys are trying to deceive the people. And deception, sometimes, like Naja was said, it might be very difficult to get. But thank God, one among us got it. And we all, our eyes and ears are open. And we should not forget what Oga Jonathan did today because we are going to see many of it coming out. We should be able to use this as a way of getting ourselves equipped. And when we are listening to some of these guys, let us listen attentively and take our eyes back on what they have been doing and what they are doing now. I think with that, we'll be able to capture what they're about to do, whether they are deceiving us or not. Now, I want to say here that what we spoke on the Venezuela dictator, I think everyone is right here. If you take what Madam Rita said, Madam Rita specifically picture it out to her mind. We saw the picture of the kind of Venezuela dictator she want. And Mr. Oga Chris, you brought in, you see, that what Madam Rita said, if you give it a long time, rule for like 10, 15 years, that is good. If you bring what you've spoken now and put it into what Manarita has spoken, I think with that picture, we are going to get a very solid leadership who will fit into that benevolent dictatorship we have Manarita spoke about. Because what you said, if you bring that picture of what you've spoken now and now fuse it into what Manarita said, I think it's preferable to me. I think both of you have come in to really make it in a very good way so that we can fix the two together and get a good leader. I think that is very, very good. And I also want us to not even go to Lee Kuan Yew anymore. We should look at the ideology of this 34 years old military colonel, the Burkina Faso man. I think most of us are not really digging deep into what the guy is doing. The guy is rebuilding the mindset of every Burkinabe, not coming out of the ideology of Thomas Sankara, but opening it open it wider and getting a new picture of what is called Burkina Faso into the hearts of the people. Do you know that Burkina Faso, all the intercity road now, it is the Burkina Faso themselves that are donating to the country, and they are coming in to build the road with the aid of the military guys that are engineers. They are building roads for their in their country now. And the road that they are building now, they are not bringing contractors from like we have in Julius Berger and all those rubbish that they siphon our money in hard currency and take it abroad. But they are using the money, using the local contractors to build a super highway presently with 6 lanes on both sides that they are doing now in Burkina Faso. All the bridges that are built were built by the Burkina Bay contractors. And the stadium is building about 18 stadiums in every city that are up to FIFA standard in Burkina Faso, and using the direct labor, the people building it. What they are doing is they brought in the engineers of the Chinese engineers. They brought them in and used the local engineers now to do it alongside with the Chinese people. The man is doing what is called transfer. That was why he was saying something concerning Saudi Arabia. There are people go there to study their Quran and coming there to create chaos. What he's doing with the Chinese engineers is fusing their own engineers into it. They learn from the Chinese and practically come and do it in their country. That is what transfer of technology, that is what the guy is doing, and is making the people to love Burkina Faso. Do you know that the street leading to the state house in Burkina Faso, it is the people at a length, at a kilometer, more than about 10 kilometers to the state house. It is the people that are mounting garrison every night. Every night. It's there on internet every night to guide their president. You see what they are doing? So the land belongs to the people are now participating, and the people now love the country. They want to build the country with their own and not with the hands of the West. That is what the man is giving Africa a pathway to a good developmental program, not what the World Bank has given to Tinubu to do. This is exactly what the World Bank has given to Tinubu to do, and look at the picture we are having now. Thank God, the whole thing that the World Bank is doing is right here, and look at how Nigeria has become the poverty capital of the world. This is it. And let me go to Omoyele Sowore. You see, I've spoken enough on him. Omoyele Sowore is being, what will I say, is being sponsored by the deep state to do all this thing that he's doing. Whether you like it or not, whether you believe on it or not, you will see it at the long run. He will always come back to tell you that, oh, I did not bring in Buhari into governance. But the pictures are all there. He just used the mouth to talk. The pictures are all there. Look at him telling us, eating his vomit, that the vice president worked for him. You know what that means? Before the vice president can work for him, he must have gotten a strong link from so, because it's a recommendation that brought him into all the people that now say, okay, work with this guy. This guy is our body. Work with him. Then they now started working with him. And this same man is telling you that, oh, I did not help Buhari to come in. You see the way he's contradicting himself. He cannot even answer the query given to him in a public forum, supervised by another press. He challenged him. David challenged him. But Omoyele refused to open that portion, because he knows if he speaks on that portion, he will just go down and sink. That is why you know what he's doing now? He's putting a deaf ear to that portion. If you see everything that he's doing, he will hit the wall and it will start getting opening. What Lisa did today, Lisa, may God bless you. What Lisa did today, it broke everything down to the understanding of an average person. That look at what Sowore is doing with this lady that is psychologically derailed already. He brought him to make caricature of the intelligent Nigerian that we have. But we are so intelligent that we are seeing the picture now that Omoyele Sowore is not even credible. He's not credible to become the president of Nigeria. If he can stood so low to go and bring Doris Ogala, that means he's already cannot stand as a commander-in-chief of the armed forces of Nigeria and make a credible decision. For him to make decision of bringing somebody who is psychologically derailed, who has been a sort of a caveat for the so-called dirty politicians and other dirty guys that are in Nigeria, they make use of her to actualize what the evil they want to perpetrate and dump her. She's a contractor. So she has gotten a contract from Sowore to deliver whatever they have agreed to deliver. That is what is going on. A man that cannot make a decision, a man that cannot bring a personality from Abia State that can we all say is credible enough, is clean enough to challenge OT. That's to tell you that Omoyele Sowore is not credible enough mentally, physically, and academically to become the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. The president of Nigeria is not fit to be, because all standard and all his decision concerning Abia have shown to us that he is not academically qualified, not by paper, but by knowledge, not on paper. Character is not qualified. It is why he cannot make decision, because if he makes some decision, he's going to if he makes some decision, it's going to crush all of us. That is why we say he's not qualified to become the commander-in-chief. If he cannot make decision, bringing out a credible candidate in just Abia State, a subsector of the entire Nigeria, he cannot make good decision on it, then he cannot be qualified to make decision for 250 million Nigerians out there. And I tell Omoyele Sowore today, step down and stop playing your caricature politics. We know you are working for APC. You know you are working for them, because goodness cannot rebuke goodness. Goodness will always be in love with goodness. Evil will always be in love with evil. So Omoyele Sowore, you cannot bamboozle us. You can go all around singing your praises all over the press, trying to bring down a good man. See, Peter Obi is the prayer of Nigeria that have been prayed 10, 20 years ago. Peter Obi is the prayer, is the manifestation of the prayer of Nigeria. 15, 20 years ago is Peter Obi. And if you want to bring it down, we will bring you down first. No matter what you do, the truth will bring you down. And that is what we are here to say, and we'll stick to it, because you can never be commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You can never, whether you like it or not, you can never be the president of Nigeria. Nigeria, thank you. Let's keep on speaking the truth. And you know, one thing that makes me to sometimes I'll stick to one particular person. You see, somebody that the whole world knows that is sometimes he speak the truth. Everybody so is fighting for revolution. This. Then we now bring a spear from his back and stab every one of us. Some of us don't even know that he's stabbing the progressive. We don't know. But at the long run, we will all see it. We will see it, because as this election comes in, we will see what Sowore has got. Like I've told you all, Omoyele Sowore in character is not qualified. In knowledge itself is not qualified to be the commander-in-chief of that, because the decision of a commander-in-chief of the armed forces must be credible enough. Must be credible, and it must have the backing of about 85% of the people. Now, yes, this decision, we can manage it. But what he brought to Abia as someone that want to vie for governorship of a state, that personality is suspicious. And there's a big red flag on that personality, who is corrupt, who is not morally upright, and who is not knowledgeable about the discipline, about the process, and about the way to rule a people. And that is Doris Ogala. That is a porous, and Omoyele Sowore is a failure. Nigeria, may God bless you. Otuaka for you. The people cannot bring you down. You see, truth, it is difficult. It's difficult to bring down. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother, Black Panther. God bless you. A big amen to that. Thank you. Our Dream Nation is just coming in. Talk to us quickly. Thank you, sir. Good evening to you.
Thank you, sir. God bless you for what you are doing. And God bless the panelists. Thank you for the opportunity. And Happy New Week to everyone. A new Nigeria is coming, and a new Nigeria is possible. I'm coming with a different way. Mine is a message to, I know we talked about it yesterday. if at the end Peter and Paul and Jude release new album, e no go ever well for any of them because the distraction they have caused, I've come to think of it, it's like these people want to do something new or their career don't they die, they just want to be relevant. I said yesterday, we don't need this distraction. The problem we have today in Nigeria, we don't need a distraction. So if there is any new music you people want to trend with that you are doing all these things, that music will never sell because you cannot come to distract Nigeria. If at all you people have a hidden agenda or there is something that is pushing you people that now close to election, campaign will start. The whole time we will use in discussing how we can remove Tinubu. We have had millions of analysts who have been analyzing your issue. If all these people have come together to discuss the problem affecting us, I don't think APC will still be in power. So I'm appealing to your family, whatever you people are doing, let it not be you are pranking Nigerians because you want to. Because there is nothing you people cannot do. On this social media, we have witnessed people fake their death just to promote their music. A lot of things have happened. So I may not be surprised that this distraction people are causing online. Now
Mr.
everybody's...
Mr. Alabo,
Yes, sir.
see, you don't eat the point. If you stay too long on it, you are also promoting them on the other hand. You don't eat the
Thank
point.
you.
The point
Thank
is
you, my
that for
brother.
me, someone like me, I can't be deceived though. At this my age, it is impossible. And I mean, next to it, I go they had. At the very first shot of it, I knew what was going on. That is my position. This is a sale. This is a marketing strategy. Anybody
Marketing
who wants to
strategy.
fall,
That is what I'm
anybody
seeing.
who wants to fall for it can fall for it. I will just leave it at that. I'm not going to promote any
Thank you,
song
Mr. Jonathan.
in
Because
it.
the whole thing, are you
Yeah,
seeing people, Rattle are waiting for VDM to release another part? Imagine the distraction.
that's their own problem.
Imagine the
Mr.
distraction.
Please,
when we
no.
need. I
Even if
will
you
keep thinking
see,
of
Mr.
this thing.
Alabo, see, if you and I stay more than 5 minutes on this, we are falling into that trap too.
No,
So,
my brother, thank you. I no go fit fall. I'm just, it's a one in my own, it's a one in now course I they bring go. Because you no go well for them. If what the problem we are having, all of them are blessed. The problem we are having in Nigeria today is not affecting them. They should carry their family something. Because I keep wondering how somebody go bring paper on right. You know, sick counselor with all the resources they have. You come for TV, open TV, part 1, part 2, part 3, part. What is happening?
Mr. Alabo, I beg you, please, I beg of you, I beg.
Mr. Jonathan, I
Eh,
tell like this, I tell like
eh.
this, they think of this thing. I said, these people, they carry Nigeria, they play. I said, these
Then
people,
when they
that
say,
is something new.
when people say Nigerians are gullible, you think they just come from space? Truly, you know, empirically proven, Nigerians are gullible. Empirically proven. Yes, I
You are
stand by
right.
it.
You are right. Maybe no millions will fall for these people.
You can
Millions,
give
millions of
reasons
Nigerians.
because there is a saying that if you are doing the same thing and expecting a different result, that is insanity. If you are in a situation and it's getting the people of Nigeria, you are in this situation and your
You know,
situation is getting worse and worse. You are worse off than where you are in 2015. You are worse off where you are than where you are in 2019. You are worse off
Jonathan,
today than where you are in 2023, and you still want to continue on the same trajectory. If
you
that
know,
is not
say,
good,
even Mr. Avis don't fall for them. They even Peter. He they pity him.
Say Mr. Evans is a very soft.
Very
He's a very
soft
soft.
man.
He's a very soft man.
What?
The problem,
He's a very soft man. He's
If
very
you
soft.
see the way they pity him, man, they talk to Jude. I go just take
the
on and they
problem,
laugh. I say, this is my brother.
the problem of this gullibility,
Yeah.
now make people dey talk say any person we want Nigeria are the easiest country to rule. In the sense that you
Yes.
see this gullible so when Nigerians they gullible. If you do small thing for them, they go forget everything where you don't do before.
Now, you are
If
right.
Tinubu just if Tinubu just share 1 2 cup of rice for everybody, and everybody go
They don't
forget
forget
say
their
na
sorrow. They don't forget that
I
Tinubu
can
put
make
them for
I
the
can make the
condition.
price go up. You understand? So that gullibility is supposed to be advantage for any reasonable leader we ready to lead the nation. Because these people are easy to satisfy.
No,
Provide
but then
electricity for Nigerians.
because those people are criminals now, they are taking advantage. They know who they are, but they
Provide
came to steal.
electricity. Provide electricity. Just see whether these Nigerians, whether they don't go by themselves, start
Then
up
go forget
business.
the Tinubu for certificate.
What you just said now, say in North America now, say that they have this problem of all this wildfire where they
Yeah,
ravage
everywhere, yeah.
everywhere. See, I can't they watch the thing yesterday. I can't sit down for TV. I can't they follow because the thing they very serious. For my area now, they don't declare state of emergency. The thing they very
Wow.
serious. But if you see how politicians they handle the thing, they are doing their utmost very best.
Yeah.
They, literally, in my
Okay,
own
Jonathan,
area,
waiting be that safe.
wildfire now. You see this fire where
Wildfire now.
they all this during the summertime.
Wildfire.
Wildfire.
It happens
But
more in
now,
California too. It
see
happens
in my area, if
So
you
now
see how
America, now
government,
in Sabi, now America they suffer and pass now.
see if you see how government they rally around, how they support people, giving them shelter, money for businesses, money for family, even people will go stay for hotel, they go give them their money back, then go pay them money. Because you know why? People know they forget if government no do the needful, just forget the next election. Even if now your papa be the premier or now your papa now he be the prime minister, he can't mess up this season. Election time can't come up in 4 years' time. Then go still pay
They
you.
will pay you.
Yeah, you will come back 4 years later. Or 8 years, make you go learn your lesson first. Go to desert, go to the wilderness, go learn that mistake where you did. So politicians have learned from this. They don't want to. In fact, in Canada here now, the politicians are not even releasing everything. They're releasing only about 60-70%. They know during the election the opposition will bring them up. Then go come fire up with the remaining 30-40%. They are ready. So that is how politics is done. People are not gullible. Yeah, people are not gullible. If you mess up, they will punish you. But Nigerians don't do that. You throw small bread, throw them for them. Then go forget. Even person when they go ravage. Can you imagine states like Benue, Plateau? Today, those ones should have been written off. Say Tinubu no even get any
No
mouth
even
there.
get any space to come.
But Nigerians, you see that they see the campaign there. They see the talk there.
They suppose they stone APC. They suppose they stone them. You know, say Nigeria as it is today, if Tinubu just say make it because of this election, may just reduce fuel to 1,000. I'm not talking of 500 though. The whole internet go boss.
Tinubu not reduce the fuel because the economic platform where input now World Bank now give them, and that's the thing they wanted to force on Nigeria for a long time. During Babangida time, they tried it, it didn't work. A long time, but he now executing it.
Black Panther, I'm just saying how gullible we are. If Tinubu reduce, I'm not saying 500. It just okay.
Now, if you say Nigerians is gullible, what do you say about South Africans?
Wait now, I'm going to make I land first. See how Nigeria is today. If Tinubu just bring down for say 1,000, you go see how Nigeria go forget the hunger waiting there. So the majority of them go they press Tinubu.
Black Panther,
Nigeria
na factory fitted.
Now factory
factory fitted one.
No matter how you reset Nigeria, no matter how you reset, you know the work, you know get update. There is no option. for update for
See,
our home public.
Nigeria own, let me tell you guys, Nigeria own AI fitted. South Africa own factory fitted. They don't know the it become an economy and local business. They don't know. You go look at it for South Africa now. How can you drive everybody? Come on for your town, drive where get store.
Which one come greater pass now? AI or factory fitted?
Oh boy, factory fitted, na bad pass. So
Nigeria.
Nigeria na AI fit, na AI wahala we get. But that factory fitted, now for manufacturer, you finish.
Yeah, the things AI own, now you go dey worse pass.
AI own, you fit fix them now. You go survive now. Factory fitted. Oh boy, don't go, it don't go. It don't go. Except they go manufacture another person again. So Nigeria own, we go fix them because Nigerians are intelligent. That's one thing. Forget about this gullibility. That the whole of Africa now they gullible. Just look at it now. Go Ivory Coast. Gullible die. Somebody they be na France did build a central bank for how many years since when again independent France. Now be their central bank that they happy. Somebody ruled them for more than 50 years that they happy. We not compare that gullibility with Nigeria on. Look at Cameroon now. Cameroon gullibility. I know they see them.
Oh boy, Nigeria own just there for another category.
Nigeria there for another category. Nigeria own is not the worst to.
Now Nigeria own now because of
Nigeria they push back. Only we know they push back in unity.
Why our own they like that is because of our population. Because
yes, now you're right too.
Intellectuals and we
yes,
have to they cover those spaces. If not, we walk past those people.
Guy, if you because all of us they focus on Nigeria, my brother, they monitor other countries. Oh. If you see South Africa, they gullible, their own don't pass beyond the careful. If you see the way that they think, one of them say if South Africa can be able to pay every South African 3 million ranks each, they'll sit down for house.
Egmont Jonathan, imagine Paul Biya, whether they don't know whether he did hospital, they don't know where he did the room. At least Buhari who dey for street they protest making return or making handover give Osinbajo. At least Nigerians they come.
That Cameroon
own, nothing is happening.
You know why Cameroon dey like that? Cameroon said now tribalism in such a way because we have the French speaking states, we have the English speaking state, Cameroon. The French people now override it, and that makes them very stupid that they allow the French president to rule them for 30 years because they were stupid.
See, even if it is tribalism, how on earth will you allow a 90-something-year-old man, who is more or less a vegetable,
Oga Jonathan,
he dey wear pampers.
Oga Jonathan, this thing is systemic, systemic. You know, be say just happen one day.
Systemic be that one.
Now, gradual process now. Just like when you plant tree, you plant flower, you plant beans for ground. Now, small, they grow, can't get beans too. Now, so their own be. Not be say one day, now that man start. That man start, you go put, you know, when you put corn for you put traps somewhere, you can't line corn seed to the trap. Now, so it be.
Black Panther.
Now, gradual process, they capture them.
Let me remind Jonathan. Egmont Jonathan. This Cameroon when we are talking, we are approaching there. If Nigeria no wake up to fight Tinubu, Tinubu will be worse than Paul Biya.
No, Nigeria no go fit be like that because we have more than 300 ethnic group. We too they divided. You know if it happen.
Okay. Do you believe that Black Panther? Do you believe that if Tinubu wins again in 2027, do you believe that
it's 4 years? Do you think how old he will be? How he will struggle?
Do you believe that, or do you believe that he will go for a third time?
He no go fit go for third time. They'll kill him. They'll buy him.
Who go kill him?
They will buy him. The ruling class go buy him. You don't understand this Nigerian situation. In the fear, when in the fear, you know they come up for Aso Rock again. No, they observe him for more than 1 month. He never come out. So no, they observe that thing. In the fear for him to say it out when he was coming, he said, "I don't want to be killed." Do you know what that means? Somebody that want to become a president said, "I don't want to be killed." That means he's not in charge of himself. He's afraid. Despite he won the position, he's still afraid.
Tinubu don't cover up those spaces. If
You
na
know,
that
cover up
one,
anything, no. You know,
Tinubu
cover
don't
when
cover
they
up those
when
places,
they
abeg.
kill Muritala. Muritala look like say they don't cover up everything.
Morita
Not
Lane
be
they
person
go
kill
with
him.
Morita Lane they go with security. Abeg.
Who tell you? You know, get ADC. You know,
Mori
get army where they follow him.
that line they go. Obasanjo talk am now. Say they wahala like that. He say na this thing. No be Obasanjo them be in this thing. He know they
Guy,
do. He
you know if
just
you
they
go for
talk.
third time, you know fit.
Ah,
Nigeria don't they're too big. Nigeria too big. You do that in a society where
Baba,
you have
Baba,
less tribe
Baba,
and
Baba,
the population is not as
Baba.
massive as it
If you
is.
say Tinubu
Black
I
look
don't know
like
how they look
Panther,
at themselves.
Black Panther, the man
Tinubu
for
time,
Babylon, he can go for
the
third term.
If you not
the
support me,
He
oh,
has
you now
supporters.
because if you not support me, you the fear. Now fear they do Nigerians. You can not
no
feed
be
one.
fear. Black Panther. Let me tell you, the military structure we have before with integrity, they will try and say no. They need to fear anybody. Those set have passed. All these people you see today in military, they are there for business. None of them want to die. None of them want to
See,
go and do those
you
things.
you you are getting the wrong perspective of it all.
I said,
Let me start
I
from
said,
beginning now. So
Tinubu don't
no
say to
no no no
Nigeria,
no no no. You
Nigeria
not
armed
settle.
forces.
You know if you settle the armed forces. Let me
He
tell
don't
you.
say
You know
to
if
them
you
more. He
feel
don't
buy the
say to
leadership.
them.
Wait now. Look, we need to go back to history. Make you know the military, Nigerian military, it has been captured by a particular set of people. No matter what Tinubu does, Tinubu cannot, if you look at it, if you look at the trend of officers coming from the back now, they are all Fulanis. So they they master how to how to give the next leadership to their people. Wherever you shoot, if you see one Yoruba man, you see one Igbo man, you will see 10 ounces on the line. So they don't do am well. Now, if you tell am say him go sit down there, nothing say this meeting quiet. If this leadership, people that own Nigeria activate am, him go run. I don't buy am now. I don't know.
But see, waiting they talk. Tinubu, the question you need to ask is, will he get political support for a third time agenda or not?
You know you fit get am.
Ah, I know.
Because
Believe
because
say that.
because
That one will
because
be the
one,
easiest part
see,
now.
even America no go support am. Make I tell you, they no go ever
Tinubu,
support am.
person will get all the state
Then go
government
remove am.
behind
Then go
them.
remove am. Then go arrest am. They'll remove am.
For Tinubu not to return for third term, Tinubu would return Nigeria to regional where he can be the head and other people you will create a lot of president. See, just this thing you are doing, Tinubu is already preparing for that. If Tinubu succeed, what will be praying for him not to succeed, for us to stop him now? Black Panther, all this one you are arguing. When Tinubu come for the next time, Nigerians will see the real Chege. The internet
See,
space will
see,
not be as we used
see.
to see.
Alabo.
A lot of
He
people,
no go for third time. You know,
Baba
being
don't take,
get he
we
bought
no
that
go,
position now. He
all
bought
the
it now.
machineries, all the
Who did he pay?
mechanism, all
No,
the
no, no.
mechanism,
Alabo. If you go
everything is
market,
in
go buy.
place.
Wait, Alabo. If I tell you, say I buy my seat, the first question you go ask me, say, who I buy am from? You
Now,
understand me
since
now? Who I buy am from?
Papa,
If the person
no
where
need to argue this
that
thing with
analogy
you.
where they use no go complete. Say waiting he buy, no
no,
feel renew am.
if the person say no, they don't want because the way Nigeria is structured is rotational.
Now more
They
money
know
go renew am.
no, they are very selfish. No, see, I also know they Fulani know they work like that. They want to work like they are afraid. You know, they are afraid that Nigeria should not go into a normal system. They are afraid because they believe that if Nigeria go into a normal system, they will be disenfranchised in the resources because they have no home to keep. That is why they are fighting to gain ground to steal home from Benue side so that they can have a home. They have no home to attach to their name because they don't have history in Nigeria. You understand? Now it's rough. They talk lie everywhere. So the what they can use to sustain their set is the leadership position in Nigeria. They want to sustain this system of government, the Alimajiri system. That's the only because they don't think if they want practice full federalism, they go to fight themselves. They're going to fight themselves over resources in their state. Go and check. Look South Sudan now. Look North Sudan. They fight themselves now. North Sudan they fight themselves. Who go be leader? So all this trend of saying he go come be content, you don't tell don't they hear him. Many leaders have got in Nigeria, they are worse than him, but they couldn't try it. Is he worse than? Is he more intelligent than Babangida,
Which
the most intelligent officer Nigeria have ever had? Is he more intelligent than Babangida?
that was a military government. Oh.
The military they can do anything, can change it to Islamic country now. He couldn't do it.
No, because why? Because why? You know,
Who
during their time.
Who register us now? Who register us for where we are today?
He couldn't do it. No, if he do it, he go break down.
During the military
did they
time,
register us as a member of this thing? How do they call us? Is it not Babangida that register Nigeria?
OIC.
Yes.
He put us as a floor member there. That's what he did.
Put us as the put where he put us, not being they cause us this jihadist problem today. They talk something. People have a long time plan. A long time plan and kept it, and they are doing it gradually, accomplishing
their plan no go fit work.
The only way to stop for me, the only way to stop Tinubu is stop him in 2027 completely. Get rid of him.
Thank you.
Tinubu should have his way. If he should have his way in 2027.
It is over.
He tried to make that attempt for a third time. I believe he will succeed.
He will succeed.
Because first of all, the political class has been taken care of. The political and the followers, just as we talked earlier, the gullibility of the followers. All they will just do is that the kind of money that we have never seen before, unprecedented amount, will be pushed out. And money will fall into the hands of many people.
Jonathan, they go buy am. We too get many tribes for Nigeria. They go easy to buy now. What did they talk?
You mean, okay, this buy where they talk, sir. Are you talking of military coup? Or somebody will just wake up one morning among the presidential guard? Now he go just make we not even go into all this kind of discussion on social media. Because the thing is that if you just want to stop acts.
Exactly, Mr. Jonathan, that kind of discussion, I beg.
Make we not even go there. The thing be say, Mr. Tinubu, I believe that if he succeed in 2027, he go dey tough. Unless on his own, voluntarily say he just won't do the second time, 2031, he just won't pack, he won't go. The worst he will do, let me make sure that now the person we are anointed, my anointed candidate person.
Tinubu no get that plan. Tinubu don't reach.
So that third time thing as people,
the peak of his career, and he wants to
never
remain there and die. He wants to die as a president. He doesn't want to die as a former president, Jonathan. So Tinubu will do everything possible. Instead, he will return Nigeria to regional something, pooping boys around every region where he will be the boss controlling. They will be like Paul Biya. I want Nigeria to mark this.
See, Lalabo, you don't know Tinubu pass me. Because he ruled me for 8 years for Lagos. I know the way they
agree
see.
With you.
Let me tell you what the man. He get limitation. Look, in life,
I disagree with you with this one. When he
okay,
you will say Odili rule you for 8 years.
Yes, because
8 years. Where are you?
I was opportune in Odili for 4 years with him.
You don't talk
4 years
before, say rule you everywhere.
So when you know the system, everywhere. Wait, understand what it be. I know I get the opportunity and the privilege to be where this guy were ruling. That is what I'm trying to tell you. And I will not say something I don't know. I will only say something that I know. See, the one thing which people should know that a lot of countries have interest and they want a political situation whereby they don't want something like war or breakage. And if there's something that will break the system where these people where they call deep state they will try to avoid it. It is only France that don't give a damn that they are ruling, they are colonizing other countries. They don't give a damn. But if you see most of the British colony, they don't do such things much. So one person go there for 100 years. You know they work. Because it will lead to uprising. If there's uprising in Nigeria, it's going to be destructive. Don't you know? And there's a lot of state that is involved in this Nigeria. They don't want that kind of a situation. They don't want it. Despite they don't love us, but they don't want a situation whereby the state will be in a chaos. They don't want it. That was why they removed Babangida. That was why they removed him, because it was getting to that extent. This man coming now to break the democratic what did they sign rotational. He go hard them to say one rule. Forget the money. There are some people where they say they be kingmaker for Nigeria. They will do something that you yourself you not gonna believe. That is what I know. This thing now everybody they greedy. All of them they greedy. Everybody want to do turn by turn, turn by turn. If you do your own, then give you 8 years, you agree. You know, you can't say, okay, what happened to Obasanjo? Is Obasanjo not strong enough to rule for another 8 years? But what happened? They turned him down. They turned him down. How did they turn him down? It was the political class in the north that turned him down. They revoked against his best friend revoked against him in the House of Senate. In the House of Senate, they said no. Go and watch the videos now. His own best party, people were in right hand man, and they refuse and they say no, it's a lie. The president is not coming for the third time. We should try to understand our situation. We should try to understand how massive your country is, and we try to understand and the kind of tribe where we get for the country. We are not united. In a united country, one person over there, they say go to do they go do something against them. We should know that there's always a factor we should consider when we speak on all these issues. There's a lot of factors you need to consider. You don't just say because he do dictatorship now, you go now use that one to sit down for power like what Cameroon and they do. You know, Cameroon, how many tribes they there? Now French and English they there now. I want to look around as it be. We have more than 300 tribes. 300 tribes participating in democratic structure you have in Nigeria. Do you think it's easy to control them and they are not united? So these are where I'm coming from.
If Tinubu wins in 2027, I'm very mindful of the word if will he impose his own candidate in 2031 or not?
He will definitely impose.
So that's the danger now. There will be no change. Nigeria will still continue the way to get worse. Hello?
All right. Thank you, everyone. Mr. Jonathan, thank you. Thank you, Black Panther. Black Panther, they tell Mr. Alabo say, he know Tinubu pass him. Like say Tinubu like your best friend. Like say Tinubu like your best friend.
I know Tinubu pass. I did for Tinubu region where he ruled for 8 years.
You say you were close to Tinubu than him.
Wait. Look as I tell no I'm than him. Nigerian politicians won, they don't change. Wait now. They don't change. No, they don't change. Tinubu get a mindset of succession.
Tinubu is on public space.
No, I don't know everything. I don't know where in the stay for a room, but the way they rule, in ruling pattern is succession.
You know about Mr. Alabo then?
Yes, now because Alabo not there when they rule for Lagos State now. You don't know him now.
I take no sir, no day.
You know they Lagos State. Where you there for Lagos State? Where you there?
Do you know me?
No, where you there? Alabo talk and public good day now.
You know whether na Lagos State now Alabo for grow.
If Alabo there for Lagos, he go tell you the detail how tribute rule Lagos State.
Did you ask him first? Say
that guy. Okay, where they burn you, Alabo?
Leave Black Panther.
No. Let them burn you so that I go retrieve my word. Where they burn you?
All right.
I know they try to win anything. I try to tell you and they try to tell you that in mindset, now how to put somebody there where you go to control. As he do Lagos State, I say won't do Nigeria. You know different now. You know they change. He has no knowledge. He has no new knowledge in him. He's the old one that will still remain.
Where my uncle Jonathan tell Tinubu, he said the person where they pretend to sleep, they know they wake up.
All right.
What thing I can tell you with that?
You know a bad guy, you don't know. I mean, no now.
Let's round up. Thank you so much, my people. We appreciate you all. Yeah, we've come to the end of this broadcast. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan, for coming in. Thank you, Oga Chris, for coming in. Thank you, Mr. Alabo, Black Panther, and Madarita. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much. Me and my son with a play some games. You say hello.
Hello.
with a play
What's
some.
up, my brother?
Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good boy.
All right, now do well.
See, when person be last born, I benefit with that too. I go let her dey sleep late.
Exactly. You don't talk and finish. Mama go complain. Mama they complain. Say time for you to go to bed. Sometimes me and I go still there till 2. You know, although na because say the day holiday shall.
It's good. It's called bonding.
Exactly. Because in the day holiday.
Madam Rita, don't scatter table.
Hello, Brastin.
Me.
Hello.
Please, you should leave him. Please, let him enjoy that life. Because he can come for 1 year. I beg.
Please help me
I
defeat
bet
your
make
dad
you
in
enjoy
the
your
game.
father. Oh.
Brastin, help me defeat him in the game.
I will try. I beat him all the time, anyways.
Correct.
No, you beat him anyway.
Good job,
Naija
Brastin.
was
Good job.
here.
Good job.
Now me show am. You don't see where Papa will teach you
But
something.
you should understand that daddy is just allowing you to win.
Don't mind that.
The same thing I do for my boy. If I win,
All last born,
so you have to
they
allow
get
them to win.
benefits from daddy. That one are normal. Whether they resume school or not resume, they get one special benefit that they always get.
Black Panther. Please, you have not told us how you knew Tinubu, but I've been listening to you. You were
Exactly.
so
Saying
emphatically
me and
about
Tinubu got a good
you shut down
Okay, we dey look. Mandarita, we dey
Tinubu,
look
I know
for
Tinubu because I deal
Mandarita.
with some of him boys.
How do you know when you're
Mandarita, we dey look for
when you
we
talk?
dey look for Tinubu classmates all this while. Black Panther
I
na
don't say
Tinubu
I know him
classmates.
personally. I say I know his style.
No, the way you shut down Prince Alabo is
No,
alarming.
Alabo don't know anything about Tinubu. You don't know anything.
Thank you. Everything where Black Panther
How
talk,
do you
tell
know
me
anything?
any skin in
You
talk
know,
about
see, let
Tinubu
me
where
tell
you
you
know.
one thing. If you
You
know
must
somebody,
explain, though. You must
if you know
explain.
somebody, I know they explain to anybody.
You
If
must
you know
explain.
somebody,
Just like Emmanuel Johnson has not come to explain. You must
see,
explain.
there's one thing. If you know somebody, there's one thing you go talk about the person. You know, go change your mouth about that thing you know about that person. That is one thing you should know.
If you
I
play
know the
back this
system when they
video,
take govern. I don't know him personally.
Black Panther,
That's what I'm trying to say.
okay, Black Panther, if you play back this video, you see the way you interrupted Prince Alabo and told him you don't know. It was just like, hello. Many of us must. Do you know if all of us here grew up in Lagos? Do you know?
Alabo
The way
they
you
talk
shut.
with fear.
Oh, you know what I give
Fear.
you? No need.
All right.
Madam
All
Rita,
right,
no
make
need.
round up.
Just leave it. I don't tell Naija. Mr. Naija will leave Black Panther alone.
He dey fear say
Don't need to
Tinubu go
argue
rule
with him.
forever. Which I know they fear anything.
Okay, make round up. Now do well. Thank you. My people, we've come to the end of the broadcast. I want to thank every one of you listening to us and my people right down in the comment section. Thank you for those of you that have super chatted the platform today. We are very, very grateful. Mother Stella, myself, Mother Peggy Modi, our girl, 7 girl, Mede. We are very, very grateful. God bless you, all my people. Thank you, my mother for mommy diaspora. Thank you, mommy, for all that you do. Thank you, Abu Azi. I appreciate you, my brother. Thanks for all that you do. Mother Peggy Modi. Thank you, Mother Stella, myself, Mother Eugenia, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, Michael Ganamaro, Mike Akionbari, Blessed Lady. Thank you, my good people. Thank you, Madam Emmy. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Who is right there again? And yeah, I think that's it. We've done our best to mention some names. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you all. Then, fingers crossed, tomorrow again, we continue for where we stop. Tomorrow is Monday. Yes, let's see how it goes. I appreciate every one of you, my people. I want to beg you now. I still plenty for this panel now. My panelists, more they pay, they come. When I see this time, when they drag me, they go all the time now. It good so. Yeah? The one that they treat me so. It good so.
Naija watch.
Yes, sir.
Some kind things you not supposed to complain for today. This is to 12.
I beg.
Encourage us now. Don't try today close well.
No,
And
say
now,
today.
as they talk, I just look time now. See, say
I beg it,
Naija watch. You too they look time.
The day
What
when
did
we
you
die,
look time for
you
self?
suppose commend us.
Let
If
Mr. Elvis,
if not Mr.
You there for UK, you go
Jonathan,
to look time. You there for Nigeria, you go work.
to go and sleep, back on time,
not my game. If not
Now what
Mr.
you dey do yourself?
Jonathan,
You get nanny for house. I do you get bomb boy for house.
come on for them, my
Guy, I
friend.
beg, cool down.
Let us
You know?
give Mr. Elvis some leverage.
So what you are saying is that Mr. Jonathan not paved this way since way for pass entire. You know no side for
You for go house now. You for enter house.
Yes.
E?
Eh?
You know, see, for me, I don't copy this link. I don't copy this link, paste everywhere.
Nigeria, they ask very funny question. Oh. If Jonathan nobody call, you go enter house now.
The link not go even work for you because before you want to use it, I don't enter house. Yes, now.
When they catch you for network, not they talk say you want close, you want run. Where they run go? You pass that London.
I bet come on for them, my friend. You know, say
about for you. We dey serious for this issue. Not this one we dey do lazy. We've never prepare ourselves for election.
Come on for them, my friend.
Okay. Now I go come out now. I dey America, I dey enjoy, I dey drink my wine. I go come out now.
As Mr. Jonathan they do, Madam Rita don't come, Chris don't come. I say okay, the game
now,
don't do.
Mr. Before now come, Mr. Jonathan don't talk more.
I know now. They listen to Ram now.
He don't talk
to Ram.
so,
he don't carry you go very very nice place.
We could prepare ourselves for the overnight analysis now. Now I don't want to do every small thing. I want close.
The time when Mr. Jonathan take talk say, thank you, Mr. Elvis. I'll round up here. If maybe nobody dodge on that time, for those they sleep since.
No, already.
I trust you now. You don't run now.
Waiting, Black Panther. Waiting, Mr. Jonathan put for table already. He plenty well for discussion.
No mind now. You know now. Nigerians know all this thing. Forget that what they talk. He know.
Might tell you, now because say I know they send link to any of una privately. That kind of thing as Mr. Jonathan you enter, so I for you delete the link for there. Nobody will come in again. Mr. Jonathan will talk if you
that is corruption. Corruption.
Margarita, you say
that is worse than
that is worse than Tinubu.
Yes, I'll just delete her. You know, I just beg. You never see the time. Sometimes when Madam Rita will say, or CM, please can you still send link so that I can come in late? Maybe the time we want to close. As I send and say the person your day, but I'll go delete her again.
CM never said big copy link now.
I don't tell Madam Rita say and the doctor say they worry. For our Niger watch this thing. Once I don't copy, I they paste link there. So nobody can come and be begging you for link again.
Thank you, Alabo. Thank you. Paste it for them, because we don't learn how to catch it.
Every time he did there, once I copy, I share this thing.
The day where I go post link immediately, somebody did bastard, I will delete the link for comment section.
Because we don't trust the moderator anymore. It's very like Tinubu now.
That day, only that person. I will just go.
Maybe what you don't understand, they monitor my WhatsApp status. You will know as soon as you post this link. Now me the face card they share them immediately.
No, that day I promise you that day you go to give free bottle for baby that day. You not go remember to carry.
You want touch the system, Abi, as INEC do. You can't.
No, come off. You know say the day where I go see say I end this show like 8:30. You know say I go happy where.
Okay, if you end the show now, what did they go do?
I will off everything. I don't want to think
you
about
go play game.
You know, you think say, you know, no say na that one na they help person.
I know say that one day you go to plan now because you do overnight, extra hour. You know they do am.
Black Panther, leave a man play the game. This UK will do nothing outside that we're waiting you want to do.
No man.
Is not to go Sainsbury or Tesco.
Now you know what? Now you know what? Create fun. See anyway there you go create the fun. Forget that thing. This is America street like that. We dey create fun by ourselves here now.
Okay. No, we go ask now. Go watch football. You know?
It's a bit barbecue. Naija watch.
I don't know how they take the drum. My wife they do.
Oh boy, you dey miss so it's a bit barbecue. Guy, you got to go and learn it.
I don't need to learn anything. My wife be doing. Come on for them, my friend.
Agbalagba, like you know, barbecue. Oh,
Madarita,
Opia.
if I want learn now, no worry.
Black Panther, you know, for a man to barbecue is an American thing, right? It's the guy that do the barbecue.
Exactly.
Mr. Elvis is an English man. You could see,
Okay,
you
what
hear
did they
the
do for that
irritation
place?
in
What
his
did they do
voice.
there? They drink beer.
No, listen, you could hear the irritation in his voice when you said, "Don't you do back?" He said, "No, my wife does." It was irritating because it's not an English thing.
We don't. I never hear her before. To be honest,
It's a North American, the men that do the barbecue, especially in the US.
That is why we are trying to influence him now to learn it. If I say Nigeria was carry goat kill now, he goes he knows a big pie goat.
I don't know how to take key go to go for beat.
Ajebota.
I want to take key goat. Go for beat.
Big butter be your own self.
You see that their forehead, they head you, and you are finished on earth. You are finished on earth at the devil. Kill a whole goat. Never say
I beg. When you laugh,
only one person they feel kick goat. Normally,
now.
Only you go kick goat. Then use that head, take head your head go back around. You are finished on earth.
That is where we learn how to barbecue everything. Spread the leg down, man, and barbecue it.
Okay, that's good. You know, saying a mafia right from time, so everybody knows.
You go call your friends, guys. You call them and say, man, have some barbecue. You guys falling, man. We'll do some small party, you know.
Yes.
They will fall in.
Nigeria, we don't do barbecue, but we get people where they do, and they call this outside people. Now they run them.
Yes.
Exactly.
Every culture has their own thing.
With the slaughter cows sometimes for Nigeria, this outside people, you they run now. People when they cook, the other side go they cook, come pour the food on inside the belly of the cow.
Yes, so
the rice.
DJ go they play they around the corner. That's it now. What people can do, why must you force yourself to the you barbecue?
Exactly.
I go cut my hand. I beg you.
I don't lazy you.
I go cut
You
my hand.
lazy pieces.
You know how many times I don't try make a key break coconut I don't cut my hand. Coconut, ordinary coconut. So hard that they cut. Yes, so that thing they cut hand where.
Oh my goodness.
Coconut.
Madarita, you see the laziness how they talk?
It's not lazy.
Don't be laziness. Come on for them, my friend.
It's just how he was raised.
You know feel buy coconut.
No, if you break hand to come remove that thing for inside his shed, your hand go cut.
Now because they not teach you now. I cause you do ajebota.
There's a system to do that.
I don't know more teach me. I like coconut.
Leave him alone. Please, I beg. You should leave my brother alone.
Now, mommy, now I know how to do that one. Now I know how to do that. Now you short, your own butter pass butter. Maybe na blue. What do they call that butter name? Maybe na that one be your own.
Blue band.
Blue band. Blue band.
Why they try make a shook knife for inside that coconut? She might remove that coconut for inside. The thing come your bad slide. It can't shook my hand. No, like the tea, baby. I cried that day.
Your wife go laugh you tired as a Siam. You call yourself man, you know you call coconut.
Right.
Everybody has strength.
No, my strength, no, you're there. No worry. Thank you.
Exactly.
How you the same? I go the kick goat. I be to the kabaka.
If you step up Benin well, if you step up Benin, you must know how to kill that goat.
I be Bobizwa. Wow, go the kick goat. Those who are the street men. Now the people want those acting. You know, I don't think do all those kind of things.
When would they do festival? When would they do festival? We must kill goat.
That part I don't look me like that, so I be cook rice.
I bet go rice. You know if you cut coconut, you talk about rice. It's in the talk, sir. You want to make water boil your hand?
As I be
when they mess now, when they put salt, when they cook.
No,
You people,
my,
you
my
not
tell,
engage.
okay, Madarita, there, Madarita, I want to tell you the procedure of cooking rice. Tell me if I'm right.
That one on YouTube now.
First of all, Mr. Elvis, why do you feel that a woman would know this kind of thing? You're relegating a woman to just the kitchen.
No, I'm not relegating anything. I'm just making you a specialty to the lane of.
He doesn't cook at home. The wife know now. This why in the yank soon and now line the yank.
Come up for there. If I fry egg for you,
you know that be cook. I know to make tea na fire.
If you boil egg.
Yes, now I know if you boil egg, but sometimes no, sometimes go make pete if I cook boil egg. The two you to wait for your bust out. That yellow thing you pour from one corner.
You know how to be that now.
You know, but as a big boy,
this program.
No, as a big boy, Madarita. You know the Madarita. I say you see, you know, Madarita is very biased. I say you follow the procedure of cooking. To say make I talk am. You dey say relegated to kitchen.
You sabi cut onion.
You sabi onion. We get what you say cut onion. You put that inside. You put onion inside this
forever.
If you sabi cut onion, say you go sabi cook rice.
No, I sabi cut onion. You get what you. I'll come put night to the slide and inside that thing.
People are funny.
No. That's the best to cut onions. You put them for inside. The thing do like slidey something. You come down, they chop and for inside, chop.
Look at this British man. They talk.
I'm all for there, my friends. Now me, you want fool. She said, "You sabi cook. Do you know how to cook?
Me? Not your wife. You know, say now boy, men full our house. Now only one girl will get. You must cook by force. See this man, you know chop.
Not for them, my friends.
Waiting go ask. If you boil water.
That one I had. You see that this one.
I say you are in trouble.
This one I see finish for Mr. Jonathan. Waiting the water.
Jonathan, you don't forget say British na coffee that they make. So you go know how to boil water now.
I know.
God bless you.
The water don't boil.
You go koto.
Cappuccino machine. Mr. Elvis uses a coffee machine. The machine that boils water and everything.
Madam Rita, beg you go back to your kitchen.
In short, your wife, I must yarn out one day. Yes, I bet teach her how to cook rice.
The diamond.
No. Normally I dey cook, but not be every cook I dey cook.
You know they help her for kitchen, not just they talk like
Who they slide? Come on for there, my friend.
The only plate they wash. If you try wash plate.
I dey wash plate, and why not?
Madam Rita, what people don't understand for cook for our side here be say if you carry something cook for microwave, ready-made food, you are cooking now. So that is what we call cooking.
No.
You put up for trouble more.
Ready-made food is forbidden in my house. We know you they eat those things. Not good. It's not good at all. It's the only thing that we can eat that is ready-made is maybe McDonald's once in a while. Any other thing I not get handled.
Yes, McDonald's once in a while now.
And chicken nuggets. Yes, with the bad chicken nuggets.
Can you make eba?
No, you don't go where you're not supposed to go.
I know they
That's a good one. You do eba.
I never eat. I know they eat eba. I don't know how they.
If you do eba, the whole eba go be seed go full everywhere.
I know they eat that food right from time. They eat eba.
You know they eat eba.
Like I prefer elubo, starch, and pounded yam.
Oh, you know they eat eba.
Elubo na amala. That's it.
So your wife they eat eba.
No, I know they eat eba.
Your mommy they eat eba, sha.
My mama like eba well. You know they eat. I know they eat all these things.
I know say butter they call eba poor food. I know say Nigeria they call am be that. They say that is the poor food.
I know they eat plantain wey not ripe. If you ripe, yes. If you not ripe, I know they eat.
Normally you be British boy now. Now so that the plantain ripe they
Mr. Jonathan, leave me alone. Which one to fry plantain? It's hard. Not be to put on
oil for inside pot. If you don't boil, you can't put plantain inside.
Okay. Oh yeah, don't burn your hand before.
Eh?
Yeah, don't burn your hand before.
And it don't splash for my hand when my wife they cook. Yes.
You don't burn your hand before. Answer the question, not be splash.
These questions. They're putting you in a trap.
We want know whether it's a bit fry egg. Now, if you fry egg, you go don't burn your hand before. What is the talk?
You see, you as a big cook egg, and not as a big fried egg or ipa. You know, I know they like fried egg and they cook. If I want,
that means you know the fried plantain be that now.
Yeah, boiled egg, Mandarita. Yes, thank you. You if you boil egg, you where they talk so.
Me boil egg. Me I go teach you how to cook egusi. They say boil egg. They do like egusi.
Egusi no hard now.
Black Panther, for you to mention egusi, it means you two know sabi cook.
I go cook owo soup for you. I go cook obolo soup for you. I go cook a kind corn for you.
Yeah. Egusi know how to cook now, very easy now.
How many type of egusi you get? Where sabi cook?
Egusi now you go come blend down, you go come do like powder.
How many kind type process there for egusi to cook?
You put water, put oil, put salt, put maggi. You cover them.
You see, those one are local thing, a local one you do so. I go teach you how to
cook. Not before I eat them.
I go cook egusi. I go fry the egusi for you. When I fry them, come put a different kind of meat, bokoto, abodi, pomo, shaki, and edo.
Let me tell you one thing, Black Panther. One thing you should know is Nigeria or abroad, I don't need to cook. So not be a word.
What you gonna do?
I don't need to. I have this
thing. Because he's a chef.
You know.
Madam Rita, you no talk there because if you talk now,
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
I go say one day. You know they cook.
My wife now.
Everybody has a role.
My wife.
Not be everybody has a role. There's a time I cook for everybody. This man don't know how to cook.
That is you. That is you.
You don't love person like me, Madam Rita.
This morning, I me watch the cars for compound.
Madam Rita, wait. Okay, wait. Madam Rita, you don't love person like me.
Like me, they cut the grass.
Where I go say my dear sleep for bed. Let me go and cook your best for you.
It's a normal duty now.
No mind
That's your role.
Now me,
you know fit party now. You know fit do am.
Black Panther.
Listen, Black Panther. Every man knows how to take care of his woman. If you can cook for a woman, this does.
Let me tell you what I do. Now me they wash cars. Now me they cut the grass. Now me they.
That one a regular. That one a regular now. Now we go cut grass.
I'm off for there. Don't be regular. Go and sleep, my friend.
Can you cook special food for your darling? Darling, go and sleep. I will cook for everybody. If you try am, man, now salt go food the food.
Now me they go restaurant. Now me they pay the bill.
Restaurant and bill the top. Who know they pay bill? Enter house with bill. See your mouth. Now who know they pay bill now? But Rita, you don't love person like me.
I beg this one that you have of your saliva or being this.
Who you prefer now? Wait. Madarita, who you prefer?
How Madarita go prefer you will be Tinubu best
friend?
Thank you.
You and Tinubu will gotta go to same primary school.
Madarita go prefer me now. I know women.
Mr. Alabo, I beg, no follow and argue. We don't know Tinubu, now he know him.
You know, say, Alabo, no be say I say no, we don't know in ways.
How pattern. Do you know?
Because he never done that in care before. We don't do that Tinubu care.
You go talk this talk.
We were under his care, he was our governor.
Since when you start to talk, say you don't need Tinubu, you have not mentioned anything at all.
Wait, have you been under Tinubu? Wait now. Madarita, you have been under Babangida care before, isn't it?
Yes.
And you know in pattern, isn't it?
I can't say I know it 100%.
It's pattern of leadership. You've experienced it, isn't it?
I have experienced it.
Can't you speak on it?
My son is able to
I can speak to it.
That is the same thing I'm telling. I'm telling this our brother now.
I was very young then, so I wasn't that mature to know governance and all that kind of stuff. So
now you are being specific. But me, I'm telling this man, say, not be saying no know the personality called Tinubu, but you don't know the pattern where they take rule.
That pattern will not take the corruption for Nigeria. Don't be the pattern not take the tip our money for Nigeria. So
now me tip your money.
Corruption pattern. I beg, don't drag Mr. Alabo go na down a pattern. That una kovun pattern.
Which kovun pattern? You be Nigeria, you be. Me I not be Nigeria. All of us na kovun.
No, now you and Tinubu did that kovun pattern. We don't follow you there. For today, I go drag you the way they drag Mr. Justin Emmanuel.
No, Mr. Justin Emmanuel is a certified Tinubu satanism now. He's certified.
No, I'm not sure say Mr. Johnson is supporting Tinubu like that too.
He just had a very divergent view.
Exactly. He was just giving opinion that spread everywhere.
And it's born out of ignorance.
Exactly.
That's how I see it.
Tinubu person, I not believe that.
The good thing is that everybody just get the guy. Understand? What will people wait go do? Why you?
I respect men like that. Tell me, say it with pride.
No. The reason why I did not like how he put it, you cannot say in this excruciating time of Nigerians to say that Tinubu is the best thing that have happened to Nigeria. That's not a good statement. You know how many people will don't die under this satanic regime? So that was my concern. If you want to say I support Tinubu, I don't have any issue with that. But don't give that high level of credit to him. Especially with what we are facing right now in Nigeria. That's what my concern here. Anybody can support anybody. I don't have a problem with that. But if you want to give credit to someone, be ready to defend what you are giving. Nigeria will not be channel television on Arise where you don't talk something, they'll say the time is over, you come on, go ask like that. So it's not like that. Anyway, we'll round up. Thank you very much, my people. God bless you all. I'll see you guys again later on. It's already after 12 here. Thank you. Everybody right there. Please press on the like before you leave. And for those of you that are going to be playing back this video later on, endeavor to always press on the like button and help us to share our voices. I am a panelist. Take our voices far. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good night and bye for now.
Salako, ìyọnu ọlọ́run ọba ìyọnu ọlọ́run ọba òun lẹ́ ó bá. Ó ní àánú la àríga. Adé orí ọ̀. Ọlọ́run ló gbogbo fọlẹ̀. Adé orí ọ̀. Oya ṣàkó sí wọn. Ṣàkó sí wọn. Yé ṣàkó sí wọn. Ṣàkó sí wọn. Oya do ṣàkàrà náà. Oya do ṣàkàrà náà. Oya do ṣàkàrà náà. Ṣàkó sí wọn. Oya sọ pé ṣá máa wò mí. Ṣá máa wò mí. Ṣá máa wò mí. Ṣá máa wò mí. Adé ṣá máa wò mí. Ṣá máa wò mí. Ṣá máa wò mí. Adé ṣá máa wò mí. Ṣá máa wò mí. Ṣá máa wò mí. Adé ṣá máa wò mí. Sọ pé ẹni tó bá nínú tèmi Jésù ti dèrè. Labalábá tó bá dènà. Aṣọ rẹ̀ ajá. Èmi yóò máa yọ nínú Olúwa. Olúwa ṣeun ó fèrè síṣẹ́. Ọba tó ń ṣọlẹ̀ fún ní láìpò. Yóò sì fọ́ wá yọ ó bàbá. Ìwọ tó ń ṣọlẹ̀ fẹ́ni tí ó mọ̀ yìí. Ó mọ̀jú bàbá mọ́ bàbá. Sọ pé ọba tó ń ṣọlẹ̀ fún ní láìpò. Sọ pé mo wá yọ ó bàbá. Ìwọ tó ń ṣọlẹ̀ fẹ́ni tí ó mọ̀ yìí. Ó gbóṣù bá fún ọ bàbá. Oṣù bá rẹ̀. Oníṣẹ́ fine gan. Oníṣẹ́ fine gan. Oníṣẹ́ fine gan. Oníṣẹ́ fine gan. Ẹ wọ́n mọ̀ náà. Ẹ wọ́n mọ̀ náà. Ọmọ ṣe no dey struggle to find. Ọmọ ṣe no dey struggle to find. Ẹ wọ́n mọ̀ tí ó wẹ̀ tó ń dán. Ẹ wọ́n mọ̀ tí ó wẹ̀ tó ń dán. Ó fi beauty jí wọn lọ. Ó fi beauty jí wọn lọ. Ó fi jíjà jí wọn lọ. Ó fẹ́ náà jí nà wọn pa. Ṣé ìwọ ṣe fine gan? Oníṣẹ́ fine gan. Oníṣẹ́ fine gan. Ṣe fine gan. Okay, fine girl yẹn dà. Fine girl yẹn dà. Fine girl yẹn dà. Fine girl yẹn dà.